Halstead Telephone Company and R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is proud to present to you this broadcast on YourLiveEvent.com.
Good evening, basketball fans, and happy Monday, March 2nd in Kindred on your live event. Welcome into the booth up top, the Kindred High School Gymnasium, as we are gearing up here in Kindred for a Region 1 showdown that'll feature the visitors on the scoreboard, the Northern Cass Jags. The Jaguars of Northern Cass coming to town with a 12-8 record to take on the home team, the Vikings of Kindred, and their 14-6 record. Once again, Northern Cass Jaguars are 12-8. They're coming to town to take on the Kindred Vikings, who are 14-6. I want to thank everybody for tuning in on your live event. My name is Josh Almaris, joined alongside by Nick Nicholas, Eggy the Eggmeister, Mr. Eggalicious Eggman. Nick, how you doing?
Doing good. We get one last hurrah here tonight. Regular season wrapping up here in Kindred, North Dakota. Good old matchup between the Jaguars and Vikings, and it should be a fun one.
We are on a little bit early tonight, number one, because we're excited. Nick, bittersweet. I'd say bitter. Last game of the year for us.
I know.
I'd say bitter because
we're probably not going to see each other for about 3 months here.
I know, yeah. The bitter is that the season is over and we don't get to do this anymore this year. And the sweet is that winter in North Dakota is nearing an end.
It was pretty nice today, and I think it's supposed to get even nicer as the week goes on.
Yeah, and so spring is in the air, and you'll go to baseball, and I'll go to track, and then our paths will connect again this summer. But the other reason we're on the air is because it's senior night, and Gabe Iverson just came out to get some love from the Kindred faithful. Gabe Whipple, and true to form, the Whipple triple, smiling for the camera right now, as this Whipple triple is Gabe Whipple, mom and dad. And last out on the floor is Kyle Campbell and his slick mustache. Nick, Kyle is one of the nicest guys in the school.
Yes,
but what's the one thing that you're always going to remember about Kyle?
Either his mustache or his calves. He's got some pretty big calves.
He's a strong young man, but I would say mustaches.
the mustache.
It's got to be the mustache. Once again, everybody, thanks for tuning into your live event. You saw the three seniors out there, Gabe Iverson, Gabe Whipple, and Kyle Campbell, posing for their final picture and getting a round of applause. Thanks for tuning into your live event with Josh Almaris and Nick Eggman. The Vikings are 14-6, and they're going to host the Northern Cass Jaguars, who are 12-8. We're going to step away, and when we come back, we'll continue on with the Irie Insurance pregame show. Get the insurance protection you want with the customer service you deserve at Irie Insurance. They cover it all from home, auto, crop, commercial, and benefits insurance. Go to IrieInsurance.com to get a free quote. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll be back in about 3 minutes to continue on with the Irie Insurance pregame show.
What's going on today?
I've got a planter in the shop, and I had the guys from Agassi Precision Ag come over and do an inspection.
You upgrading systems, or are you working on maintenance?
Both, actually. We walked some fields last summer and found areas where we can improve. So we are installing Delta Force and some new opening discs.
Yeah, I bet we're in the same boat. I should give them a call.
Yep, they will come out and look over the planter with you and put a plan together. They are the guys I go to for answers.
Agassi Precision Ag, your local precision planting dealer. Give us a call at 701-636-2119 or planterdoc.com.
It's safe to say we have it pretty good in the Drayton, North Dakota area. Growing sugar beets, making sugar, bringing a little sweetness to the world. Every day, American Crystal Sugar produces sweet products people love in a place we love to call home. It's a thing we like to call the sweet life, and we're proud to share it with you. American Crystal Sugar's Drayton facility wants you to enjoy the events in the communities of our area. Here's to living the sweet life. American Crystal Sugar, Drayton.
Hey fans, welcome back. Now the statisticians coming out onto the floor. Avery Beauclair met her family and heads back to the statistician area. And next out is Lily Opgran and her mom and dad out onto the floor. Nick, we're excited for some Region 1 basketball. We've got a lot of talking points here tonight. We're going to talk a little state girls basketball, the Region 1 and 2 boys tournaments, Little Mermaid, and the Kindred Theater in the air. It's going to be exciting on our pregame show here, the Irie Insurance pregame show. Go to Irie Insurance, IRIEINS.com to get a free quote. But first, Nick, let's talk a little bit about the Northern Cass Jags coming to Kindred. Should be a fun matchup. Northern Cass, an athletic team. The Vikings will be without Brooks Bacco again tonight. Little setback in his recovery. Should be a fun game, shouldn't it, Nick?
It should. I'm really looking forward to a few players. I know you'll probably get into that later, so maybe I'll wait on that. But I'm excited to see what they're going to bring to town, and it's always fun. Northern Cass always likes. Well, everyone likes to come into this gym and try and beat the Vikings, but especially the Jags.
It's a beautiful March 2nd, 32 degrees outside, feels like 25. Winds out of the south at 8 miles an hour, and you saw both teams hit the floor here, so we're about 20 minutes away from anthem and starting lineups. We got on a little bit early today. Maybe we were a little excited, Nick. It's the last time we get to hit the airwaves until the baseball season, the summer baseball season, and we're excited to be on here covering the final regular season home game for both of these teams. It's a two-pointer, ladies and gentlemen. Northern Cass in Kindred. We're going to step away for this time, for sure, about 3 minutes, and when we come back, we'll continue on with the Irie Insurance pregame show.
Are you looking for the perfect hardwood for your next winter project? Cywick Lumber and Hardware in Hillsboro has exciting news. Hardwood is now available in the Red River Valley only at Cywick. Whether you're a crafter, woodworker, or hobbyist, they have what you need to make your project. Choose from 3 convenient thicknesses and a beautiful variety of woods: red oak, cherry, white oak, hard maple, walnut, hickory, and poplar. Get started on your next masterpiece with the help of Cywick Lumber and Hardware, Hillsboro.
Red River Valley winters are demanding. The expert heating and plumbing technicians at Bears Home Solutions will keep your home warm, dry, and comfortable all winter long. When winter's chill is in the air,
you need a bear in there.
Check out bearshomesolutions.com.
Growers, prepare your fields and yields against the wet conditions today and beyond with the Drain Tile Project from Chad's Excavating out of Mayville. Drain tiling will improve and increase your yields and land values for years to come. Chad's Excavating provides free detailed estimates, and with over 40 years of combined success, they provide professional installation and service. Call Chad today to prepare for your future and any questions that you might have. That's Chad's Excavating out of Mayville, helping farmers grow.
For trusted news, weather, and sports from your community, look to R&J Broadcasting Incorporated, KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ Radio, and rjbroadcasting.com. Hear local voices from local radio with news and information from the area. Your information stations, KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ Radio, and rjbroadcasting.com. Local voices from local radio.
Sharing our heritage, sharing our future. Choosing the right bank for your financial needs can be challenging with the many choices available. Dakota Heritage Bank is pleased you're interested in knowing more about what they can do for you. The Dakota Heritage Bank community bank setting is a strong advantage they have over larger, less personal banks. Customers are more than account numbers. They are friends and neighbors. Working together, Dakota Heritage Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Get ready to make a true impact on the farm. Introducing the HDSR series of staggered rippers from Degelman Industries. At the heart of the machine is the HDSR's staggered two-row setup, which allows for better trash flow and lower draft than an inline ripper. Featuring a shorter implement contour length, easier transport, and better compaction shattering ability than the competitors. The HDSR series from Degelman Industries is engineered tough. Visit our website for more information.
Keep your car moving along with the team at Elite Automotive Center in Fargo. What sets Elite Automotive Center apart from the herd is their truly extensive list of services. From brake and tire service to tune-ups and battery replacement, there's no job too big or small for their ASE certified technicians. Schedule your next oil change by going to EliteAutomotiveCenter.com or scan the QR code on your screen now. Never settle for standard service. Stop by Elite Automotive Center today in Fargo.
Good evening once again, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome into your live event. Josh Almaris alongside Nicholas Aikman. We're excited to be calling the final. We're not excited that it's the final game, but we're excited to be calling a basketball game here in Kindred on March 2nd. It is the final regular season game of the year, and once again it'll feature the Northern Cass Jaguars coming to Kindred to take on the home team, the Vikings. Let's take a look at the Northern Cass Jaguars and their 12-8 season. They have victories over Cass Lake Buena, Watford City, Ned Rose, Richland, Valley City, Carrington, Lisbon, Mayport, Clifford, Galesburg, Drayton Valley, Edinburgh, Valley City again, Cavalier, and Barnes County North. They've collected losses, a couple from Central Cass, one from Lisbon, Midway Minto, Oak Grove, Hillsborough Central Valley, Wahpeton, and North Border. Once again, the Jags are 12-8. The Kindred Vikings and the Jags have not played this year. This is a 2-point game. Nick, this is a team that they were picked to be last in Region 1. They're probably going to finish 5th. We're going to look at the Region 1 and 2 standings a little bit later. Talking with Coach Laxdal, he's very proud of this team, and one of the things that he's most proud of is they've only averaged about 5 turnovers a game. We'll get into all the players a lot more, but Miles Freilich, you looking forward to watching him play and handle that ball good for the Jaguars tonight?
Yeah, I am, and I know you talking with their head coach. He's one of their kind of that unsung hero type of guy on their team. He's going to be that tough guy. He's going to go do what you ask him, and he's not going to bat an eye to it, and he doesn't need to be in the spotlight. He's going to go put in that dirty work, and you always got to love those guys on a basketball team or any sport.
Yeah, this is a team that's, speaking about how tough he is, I'll tell you 2 stories. This is, again, Miles Freilich, wears number 2, averages 9 points a game. He's a senior. But Freilich and the Jaguars were tied with Wahpeton back on January 8th. Wahpeton, a good team. They have a victory over Central Cass, or a victory or
one.
Close, yeah.
They won one split, and they lost a tight one.
In overtime, right?
Lisbon lost in overtime. I think WAP lost late in the regulation.
In any case, Wahpeton's playing number 1 Central Cass, very tough. But the Jags have Wahpeton tied with 5-ish minutes left in the game, and Miles sprains his ankle. He runs out of the game, and they can't get him taped up in enough time, and things kind of go sideways for the Jaguars. But Miles Freilich means a lot and came back towards the end of that game to play in a sprained ankle. But speaking of even tougher than that, he broke his nose in a game earlier this year against Carrington. And according to Coach Laxdal, Miles Freilich breaks his nose in 2 spots. It's sideways. The trainer doesn't want to set it, so Miles just does it himself. They stick a couple of gauze pads in there. He needs to go have surgery and misses only 1 game against Lisbon and comes back, misses, I might have my games mixed up there, but I think he broke his nose against Carrington. He missed against Lisbon, and then came back Hillsborough Central Valley or sometime in there. But the fact of the matter is the kid's just a tough-nosed ball handler that makes great decisions.
Yeah, tough as nails. I mean, surprised I don't see that Batman mask on him or that LeBron mask that everyone posts pictures of. But, man, he's one tough kid by the sounds of that.
And he was wearing that for a while. I don't know how many games it's been since he hasn't had it. But looking forward to seeing him. On the Vikings side of things, they are 14-6. They have victories over Hillsborough, Central Valley, Shiloh Christian, Mayport, Clifford, Galesburg, Oak Grove, Fargo North, Lisbon, Grafton. A couple victories over Wahpeton. They beat Devils Lake, DGF, and Valley City a couple times. Their losses came. They've got 2 against Central Cass, 1 against Moorhead, and 1 against Morris. They lost to Oak Grove, 4 wins Minnewacan, and that's their 14-6 record. Nick, they're playing without Brooks Bacco. We've talked about it many times. State the obvious. How big of a loss is that?
I mean, it's a massive loss, and we talked about it last time when the Central Cass came into town, that you're going to need some people to step up, and not many people stepped up in that game against Central Cass. They kind of came in there and Central Cass boat raced the Kindred boys team off the court, and it's going to have to be a different story tonight. You're going to have to see someone besides Eli Mack really come and bring the guns, and who can do that tonight and try and take over this game or try and spread that wealth throughout everyone.
Yeah, in Valley City, we saw a little bit more of that. Eli Mack went off for 24. Gabe Whipple had 15. So they're getting a little bit more of that, but they're going to continue to need to see that because the Northern Cass Jaguars have some athletes on their team.
Right, they do. I mean, Crockett, Reachel, Zeski, both brothers, then Freilich that we've talked about. They're a dangerous team. They played Castleton down to the wire, I think, last week or a couple weeks ago. And I think it's going to need to be more than just Whipple and Mack tonight.
Thanks for tuning into the Irie Insurance pregame show. We'll get into these individual players on our next segment. Get the insurance protection you want with the customer service you deserve at Irie Insurance. They cover it all from home, auto, crop, commercial, and benefits insurance. Go to IrieInsurance.com to get a free quote. We'll step away, and in 2 minutes when we come back, we'll look at the individual starters and get more information on each of those players.
At Enbridge, we're focused on relationships. 23 Canadian First Nation and Métis communities now own an equity stake in Enbridge Athabasca Pipelines. In Minnesota, Enbridge has spent $450 million and counting with Native-owned companies and in wages to tribal members working on Line 3. Every day brings new collaborations, partnerships, and possibilities. Learn more at Enbridge.com.
Make your stop before or after the game at the Knickerbocker in Hickson, North Dakota. Stop out throughout the week for mouth-watering lunch specials weekdays and mark Friday nights down on the calendar for prime rib, ribeye steak, or some walleye at the Knickerbocker. For more information or to find out about daily specials, give the Knickerbocker a like on Facebook by searching the Knickerbocker. Great food and good people. You can find it all at the Knickerbocker in Hickson, North Dakota.
When we bought our first home in Fargo, we had no idea where to start. A friend told us to call First Class Mortgage, and I'm so glad we did. They explained every step, answered all of our questions, and made us feel completely at ease. We closed on time and even got a better rate than expected. If you're buying or refinancing, trust me, call First Class Mortgage. They really do live up to their name.
First Class Mortgage is locally owned. Visit firstclasscorp.com for more info.
Homegrown local radio is now worldwide with 24-hour streaming. Download the RJ Radio app to hear local voices from local radio with KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ 24 hours a day from anywhere. You can listen to your favorite programs like the RJ Family Morning Show, local news, farm markets, music, high school sports, church services, more from anywhere. KRJB, KRJM, and 96.7 KKCQ is streaming on the RJ Radio app. Download it to your device and take us with you wherever you go.
Hey, basketball fans, welcome into Kindred. Josh Omeris alongside Nick Eggman on your live event. Hey, if you've been enjoying coverage, don't forget to hit the like button on YouTube. We'd appreciate it if you just make that little click. Nick, it's been a fun winter, hasn't it?
It has, and make our day if you hit that little like button. But yeah, it has been fun.
Good, that's good thought.
I had more, but you can cut me off.
No,
it's
I didn't.
fine.
I wasn't.
No.
You gave me that look.
You keep going.
Okay,
you keep going.
You got another chance. You want to finish your thought?
Back to you, Josh.
You didn't even have another thought. You just wanted to blame me for that. Let's move on to the starters for the Northern Cass Jags. We'll start with number 0, Brooks Crockett. He wears number 0. He's a sophomore, stands 5'11", averages 16 points a game. If you know anything about the Crockett's, you know that family knows how to put the ball through the hoop. And Brooks Crockett, the leading scorer, with 16 points a game on average for the Jags. Number 2, Miles Freilich. We alluded to it. He's a senior, averages 9 points a game, but he is a tough cookie, a guy that will handle the ball and generally handles it very smart, as the Jags are only averaging about 5 turnovers a game. Bryce Laxdal spoke very highly, Coach Laxdal, of Miles Freilich. We're looking forward to seeing number 2 handle the ball. Number 3, Hudson Reichel, a junior guard, stands 6 feet. He averages 15 points a game. And another guy in double digits is Parker Zeski. He wears number 4. He's a senior at 5'9". Once again, Zeski, number 4, averages 10 points a game. And then finally, number 13, Chris Hoyland, a senior forward at 6'2". He averages 4 points and 5 rebounds a game. He stands 6'2". He's the tallest on the floor. Size is an issue for the Jags, Nick, but we'll look forward to seeing them shoot the 3 ball and move it quite well.
Yeah, I mean, size is an issue, but if you look at this Kindred roster, they don't have much size either tonight, so they're gonna. I think Northern Cass is gonna match up pretty well.
Let's take a look at the Vikings. They'll go with number 3, Gabe Iverson, senior guard, stands 6 feet, averages 9 points a game. He just got an offer to play basketball at VCSU. Congratulations to Ivor. He's one of the 3 seniors. Gabe Whipple wears number 22, a senior guard at 6'2", averages 11 points a game. He had 15 the other night against Valley City. And the 3rd senior, Kyle Campbell, wears number 32, stands 5 feet 10 inches. Those 3 seniors, Gabe Iverson, Gabe Whipple, and Kyle Campbell, will get starts. And then it's a sophomore in Eli Mack, averages 14 points a game, stands 6'1", put in 24 against Valley City on Friday. And Graham Hess, a junior, stands 6 feet. Those are the starters for the Vikings. Once again, Brooks Bacco is out. We're going to step away for about 2 minutes, and when we come back, we'll finish up our Irie Insurance pregame show. Go to IrieInsurance.com to get a free quote.
Buying, selling, or leasing commercial real estate or farmland in the Fargo-Moorhead and surrounding area? From office to retail, industrial to multifamily, commercial land to farmland. As the #1 commercial, sales, and leasing brokerage in the FM region, Goldmark Commercial has the experience and skills to handle all of your commercial real estate and farmland needs with the highest levels of customer service and marketing around. Trust the experts at Goldmark Commercial Real Estate to lead your team to success.
Great Plains Fireworks and Sports Collectibles, Hillsboro. Fireworks and sports stuff in the same store? That's right. Great Plains Fireworks and Sports Collectibles, Hillsboro. Come in and browse the sports cards and memorabilia and fireworks at the same time. Unopened packs and boxes of sports cards, plus pre-owned cards as well. Jersey, swatch, autograph cards, lots of Twins, Vikings, Wolves, Wild, Lynx, and North Stars memorabilia, bobbleheads, caps, and more. Call anytime, 701-436-6140. Great Plains Fireworks and Sports Collectibles, Hillsboro.
Green Earth Landscaping offers a full range of services, including commercial and residential landscape design and installation, maintenance and sprinkler services. From outdoor kitchens to patios, retaining walls, lighting, fine grade, sod and hydroseed, and anything in between, Green Earth Landscaping has you covered, servicing the Fargo-Moorhead area and beyond. For more information, go online to greenearthnd.com. That's greenearthnd.com.
Hey fans, welcome back in on a beautiful March 2nd, 32 degrees outside, feels like 25, light breeze. Let's talk a little girls basketball, Nick. The Division A girls basketball state tournament set at Jamestown Civic Center. Number 1, South Prairie Max. Number 2, Thompson. Number 3, Valley City. Number 4, Kindred. Number 5, Hazen. Devils Lake is 6, Rugby 7, and number 8 is Watford City. The games look like this. Thompson, the number 2 seed, takes on Rugby, the number 7, at 1 o'clock on Thursday. Valley City and Devils Lake will play after that. Those 4 teams are in the same bracket. And the other side of the bracket begins at 6:30. The South Prairie Max squad will take on Watford City, again at 6:30. And then that'll be followed by the nightcap. The Kindred Vikings playing Hazen at 8:15 on Thursday. Nick, what are you most excited about when it comes to the girls' state basketball tournament? Once again, congratulations to the Kindred Vikings for punching their ticket to the state Class A tourney.
A big thing is just the amount of crowds that show up, the community support. You see it all the time before A became a thing, the B was a huge deal, both boys and girls. I think it's kind of a little bit turned into the A, that you still have that B atmosphere. And this year being in the Jamestown Civic, not as big as a venue as where they're used to playing for these tournaments. So I think the people are going to jam-pack it in, and I'm excited for the first-round matchups, but I'm really excited for the semifinal matchups. They're going to be really good.
You get that smaller venue, and it becomes like a lot more intimate, right? It's like Duke at Cameron Field. It's a little bit different feel than when you go to UNC, and you got that more corporate, big-style stuff going on there.
Yep.
I'll tell you what I'm excited about. I think Kindred got a great draw. It's going to be a great game between Kindred and Hazen on that nightcap, I think. Probably the game of the night,
correct.
I think.
I think the other three should favor pretty heavily to the higher seeds.
Yeah, no disrespect by anyone. You got to play the game. You got to roll the ball out there. Thompson a favorite, Valley City a favorite, South Prairie Max a favorite.
I mean, Valley City Devils Lake could be a good matchup.
Yeah, I was just going to say the same thing. I mean, Valley City didn't have a great Region 1 tourney and was looking like their season was over against Wapaton in the third place game. In the third place game, Valley City
yes,
in the third place game, and then made it tight with Carrington. But Kindred Hazen, I think, should be great. And if you're a Kindred fan, playing the #1 South Prairie Max has got to be super exciting.
I mean,
if you get through, of course.
If you beat Hazen, I think that's the draw they wanted too, because South Prairie Max they haven't seen.
Let's step away. The anthem's going, and when we come back, it'll be lineups.
Embrace the joy of community at Halstead Living Center and Heritage House in Halstead, where wonderful neighbors and energetic minds come together. If you're seeking more than just a place to call home, you found the right spot with Halstead Living Center and Heritage House. Whether your interests lie in music, agriculture, sports, or dancing, you'll find someone who shares your passion and expertise. Discover a fulfilling lifestyle filled with connection and celebration with Halstead Living Center and Heritage House in Halstead. Get more information by calling 218-456-2105 or log on to halsteadlivingcenter.com.
Hunter Insurance Agency is a locally owned full-service agency providing protection and coverage in a number of different areas. Hunter Insurance Agency offers multi-peril crop insurance, crop hail insurance, and farm insurance for buildings and equipment. Plus, they offer home, auto, life, and business insurance. For more information, go online to hunterinsuranceagency.com or stop in and speak with Johnny Jorgensen at Hunter Insurance Agency. Find them at 201 Main Street, Hunter.
Are you looking for the perfect hardwood for your next winter project? Cywick Lumber and Hardware in Hillsboro has exciting news. Hardwood is now available in the Red River Valley only at Cywick. Whether you're a crafter, woodworker, or hobbyist, they have what you need to make your project. Choose from 3 convenient thicknesses and a beautiful variety of woods: red oak, cherry, white oak, hard maple, walnut, hickory, and poplar. Get started on your next masterpiece with the help of Cywick Lumber and Hardware, Hillsboro.
Hey fans, thanks for tuning in once again to the Irie Insurance pregame show. Thanks to the folks at Irie Insurance for sponsoring the pregame show. Get the insurance protection you want with the customer service you deserve at Irie Insurance. They cover it all from home, auto, crop, commercial, and benefits insurance. Go to IrieINS.com to get a free quote. Here come the Northern Cass Jags. Once again, they are 12-8, and first out onto the floor is number 0. Sophomore forward, stands 5'11", averages 16 points and 5 boards a game. It's Brooks Crockett. Next out is number 2, the man who will handle the ball, a senior guard, stands 5'7", averages 9 points a game. It's Miles Freilich. Third man out is number 3, a junior guard, stands 6 feet, averages 15 points a game. It's Hudson Reachel. Fourth man out is number 4, Parker Zeski, a senior who stands 5'9" and averages a 10 spot every game. And the final man is number 13, senior forward, 6'2" Chris Hoyland. Head coach for the Jags is Bryce Laxdal. He graduated from Edinburgh High School in 2004, 4 years after Eggie was born, and 3 years after I graduated.
So you're just throwing both of our birthdays out there?
Might as well. It's in his 8th year as the head coach at Northern Cass. His assistants are Chad Whitmer and Nick Tice. Gabe Iverson, number 3, averages 9 points a game. He's a senior, just got an offer from VCSU, stands 6 feet. Once again, where's number 3 is on the floor first for the Vikes. And it'll be junior forward, 6', number 20, Graham Hess. Another senior. Onto the floor for the Vikings, 6'2" number 22, Gabe Whipple, averaging 11 points a game. Fourth man is sophomore forward, 6'1" Eli Mack. He wears number 23 and averages 14 points a game. And then finally, the man, the myth, the mustachio supreme. It's senior forward, 5'10", number 32, Kyle Campbell. Vikings are coached by Brad Whale, his 19th year. He hails from Ashley, North Dakota. Put in 1,300 points throughout his high school career. His assistants are Brent Plant, Jimmy Hoy, Dennis Sumption, and Andrew Smith. It's a big game, Nick. It is
seeding
Region 1 matchup. That seeding implications are on the line. The Vikings hoping to climb to number 2. They need a win tonight to make that happen. Northern Cass in the 5 spot, all kinds of implications with games going. Once again, the Vikes are without Brooks Bacco, and that was an interesting tip. I was waiting for the whistle because both guys jumped.
I don't think either touched it until it was coming down.
They both got a little too excited and jumped too early. Let's see if this one's cleaner. It is, and it goes to Eli Mack Daddy. Vikings have it. And we're underway here in Kindred, and that ball almost goes out of bounds, but Whipple picks it up. Here's Campbell. Gives to Whipple. A couple seniors playing catch. Now they add a third one, and that one's kicked out of bounds by Parker Zeski and the Jags. 16 seconds into this game, our final game of the year for Nick and I. Final regular season game as Mack gives to Whipple, and now it's in the hands of Iversons. Freilich right on him. Freilich was going to guard Brooks Bacco, but Bacco not able to play, and that's going to be a turnover by the Vikings. That's number 1.
Good defense right out the chute for Northern Cass, taking away lanes, not letting them swing the ball. Good start.
Brooks Crockett has it. Quick move to the bucket. Good look. Didn't get the shot to go. Rebound. Nicely done by Hoyland, and it's going to be a second possession by the Jags. Ball's in the hands of Freilich right now. Freilich takes to the baseline. Hess on him.
Good
Beautiful
find.
pass. And Brooks Crockett makes that one. Crockett had a good clean look earlier, missed. But a good rebound by Hoyland kept the possession going. And Freilich makes a beautiful pass for Crockett to redeem himself. Here's Iverson. Right on him is Reichel.
Reichel's going to pick up his first here. Got a little bit too much of the arm when he went. Ivor got a step on him, tried to go for the ball instead of get back in good defensive positioning and caught a piece.
Reichel picks up his first, team's first. Vikings trail 2-0. Hess has it. Hoyland on him, and now it's to Ivor, who gives to Mack. Mack then gives to Whipple. Crockett right on him. Whipple with the take, can't make. Vikings get a second chance. Can they do what the Jaguars did and make good of it? Yes, they can.
There's their man.
Eli Mack hits a 3 and sits down the Viking faithful. Here's Freilich. Freilich has orange shoes. Him and the orange-shoed Crockett play orange-shoed catch here. And Freilich goes into the paint, looks for someone to kick to, and that's a turnover for the Jags. They're first. Here comes Ivor. Ivor, good take, gets a push. Can't get the roll. He's going to get 2 shots.
And that's what Valley City State is on him. He's gotten way more aggressive as the year has gone on, Josh. Early on, he was more that shooter, right? He scored from behind the arc. Now he can do a lot more other things than just shoot behind the arc.
Bad news for Jags fans. Reichel picks up his second. We're just over 3 minutes into this. Ivor makes. And Vikings lead 4-2, and that's where it's going to stay. Ivor goes 1 for 2. Mack has a 3-pointer. Iverson went 1 for 2. Nice take. Wow, by Parker Zeski. Left-handed kiss off the glass. He's been hitting the billiard table as that spin was fantastic. Campbell gives to Whipple. Whipple can't make. Gets his rebound, put back, and wanted to get that rebound put back stat.
I think the Vikings are fortunate there. Kyle, I don't think he realized he had a wide open layup and decided to kick it out to Whipple. Whipple missed, got his own rebound though.
Freilich gets blocked by Hess, and here come the Vikings. Run and gun style here. Whipple works against Crockett. Then he kicks to Mack, who goes between his legs and gives to Gabe Iverson. Iverson takes, stops, and then passes over to Mack. Mack going to be a quick release three. Swishes that one home.
Gave a little look to the student section.
It was deeper than his first, but much cleaner as he swished that one home. Vikings lead 9-4. 5-point lead for the Vikings. 3:10 into this game. Here's Crockett. Going to be a push by Whipple, I believe, as the ref sets the ball down.
Looks like Hoyland is feeling that one a little bit too. Looks like he might have rolled his ankle.
Yep, John Sandy. Trusty old John Sandy, the trainer extraordinaire. Going to take a look at Chris Hoyland as he goes down to the end of the bench. Hopefully nothing too severe is what everybody's hoping.
Yes.
Aiden Dixon, the sophomore forward who's 6'2", comes onto the floor. He looks like he's in pain at the end of the bench. Showing that it rolled that over. We'll pay attention to the game here and keep an eye on that. Zeski gives to Freilich. Nice open look by Brooks Crockett, and I think he took a shot to the face there. Nick, it didn't look like much body, but I think he grazed his, I think Whipple grazed his face.
Got
Did
him
you
a
see
little
that?
bit. I didn't see it. I was more looking at the basket, see if it was going to fall.
I was kind of surprised that the foul got called, but it did look like Crockett maybe got hit in the face. It'll be Whipple's second foul, and Crockett has 2 more shots coming. He made his first 2. He has 4.
When did Whipple get his first, Josh? Oh, right over on
he
got it on Hoyland.
Hoyland, yeah, that rolled his ankle on that one. So 3 shots are made there, and now Brody Zeski, the brother of Parker Zeski, is going to send older brother Parker to the bench. Brody, a sophomore, wears number 1. His brother Parker Zeski, number 4. Here's a shot up. No good, and the rebound goes to Miles Freilich. And it's a 9-7 game here. Brody Zeski going to take a 3, too deep, but rebound by the Jags. Into the paint is Reichel, and he's going to put that one in.
And one.
Hudson Reichel, the junior, averages 15 points a game, and he's going to go to the charity stripe as Eli Mack is going to be guilty of his first foul. Jackson Schliemann, as my partner likes to call him, Schleedog, into the game. Hudson Reichel, old-fashioned three-point play, no good, and Schliemann, just like that, is in the record book with his rebound.
The record book?
Not the record book, the book of record. Would that work?
Does
maybe. That fit your fancy?
Yeah, maybe.
He's in the scorebook.
That fits it the best,
okay.
yeah.
Okay. Well, that one fitted in nicely there by Gabe Iverson as he takes and makes, and it's an 11-9 affair here over halfway into the first quarter. 11-9 Vikings lead, 3:43 left in the first. Carter Gronwald looking to get ready to check in, but will Brooks Crockett greet him with the 3? No. Gabe Iverson gets the rebound, and he hustles down the field with Freilich on his back pocket. He can't make there, and the ball's all over the floor as finally Freilich picks it up. He dishes, and that's a 3-pointer by Hudson Reichel. Reichel averages 15 points a game. He has 5 right now. Schliemann up to Mack. Vikings trail by 1, 12-11. Schliemann gives to Mack, and he gives to Hess. As the Vikings work it all the way around the 3-point line to Iverson. He thought about it, but Dixon was in his face. And now Schliemann works a nice look into the paint. Schliemann onto the board. The 5'10" sophomore, Jackson Schliemann, wears number 21. He's got a bucket.
He got around his man, saw that he had that leverage, and just went straight to the hoop. The wide open layup.
Dixon has it, works against Mack, and then he gives over to Freilich. Freilich will shoot, and he does, and he switches that one home. Miles Freilich averages 9 points a game, and he's got a 3-point bucket there. It's 15-13. Jags leading by 2. Mack gives to Ivor. Ivor sees a lane, and he takes right away. Great take by Gabe Iverson. He has 5. It's a Kindred State Bank and Insurance Agency timeout. It's a 30-second timeout. Go online to kindredstatebank.com.
The Kindred Public School District looks to collaboratively cultivate an environment that challenges learners to reach their full potential in a student-centered, community-supported environment while building authentic relationships that promotes active engagement in learning, literacy, and life. Kindred Public Schools' mission is to educate, prepare, and maximize student potential. Kindred Public School District, student-centered, community-supported. For more info about upcoming school events and news, go online to kindred.k12.us.
Hey fans, welcome back. There's a longer timeout, still a 30. We took it to the bitter end there as Zeski gives to Reachel, and it's going to be a turnover, number 2 by the Jags. Jackson Schliemann takes and makes. Good spin on that ball by Schliemann, and he has 4 points. It's exactly what the Vikings need. They know they're going to be in a dogfight tonight. They know without Brooks Bacco and Luke Starcevic, 2 phenomenal athletes. Luke been out all year. Going to be a push foul called against Schliemann. Good defense by Tyler Gronwald and Schliemann. By the way, Tyler Gronwald and Carter Gronwald checked in. I'll finish my thought and get your thoughts. The Vikings have been without Luke Starcevic and now without Brooks Bacco. They knew dang straight that this was going to be a tough battle, whether they had Bacco or not. Good athletes on Northern Cass, and so far it's proven to be that, right, partner?
Right, and if Brooks Crockett can do that the rest of the night, it's going to be even harder.
That was a 3-point bucket, right?
Yep.
3-5-8 for Crockett as that gives the Jags an 18-17 lead. Mack works against Freilich. Gronwald, he's going to put up a deep 3 over Dixon, and that's nowhere close. As the Jags
I think that one was a little forced, Josh. I don't think Carter just came in off the bench. I think he wanted to get a shot up. That's not necessarily the most high-quality shot. Great move by Dixon down low.
Well, first of all, Dixon down here might have surprised Carter with how big he is. I mean, he's 6'2", and Northern Cass not known for their size. And then he gets and makes a phenomenal move down in the paint, and he gets on the board with his first 2 points. Mack can't hit. The fight for the loose rebound is won by Crockett as he makes an athletic play to get it eventually into the hands of himself again.
That's a deep one by Crockett.
That's a heat check right there for Brooks Crockett. He has 11, and Crockett has given his team a 6-point lead.
The Jags have come out firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, Brooks Crockett made it. You know, those are the hustle plays that you like seeing the guy getting rewarded for. He almost a turnover here. Vikings are lucky there, Josh. So I was going to finish my thought, but Crockett gets a great rebound down on their defensive end of the court, and then he gets a pass and hits a deep 3, and now he gets called for the foul as the Vikings were nearing a 10-second violation. Shot clock off, Vikings trail by 6, 23-17, 20 left in the first quarter. Vikings need a bucket here. We'll see how they get that bucket as the Gabes play catch. Right now it's Whipple on the mustache. 7 seconds, 5 seconds, he's double teamed. Whipple gives over to Schliemann, he puts up a 3, no good, rebound the Jags. And the first quarter is going to end with the Northern Cass Jaguars 23, Vikings 17. We'll see you back in a minute.
Sharing our heritage, sharing our future. Choosing the right bank for your financial needs can be challenging with the many choices available. Dakota Heritage Bank is pleased you're interested in knowing more about what they can do for you. The Dakota Heritage Bank Community Bank setting is a strong advantage they have over larger, less personal banks. Customers are more than account numbers, they are friends and neighbors. Working together, Dakota Heritage Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
You don't have to spend 4 years or a fortune to start your future. At NDSCS, you'll find first-class classrooms, expert instructors, and hands-on learning that gets you job-ready fast. Earn your degree, gain confidence, and start a career you love sooner than you think. With 97% job placement, high starting salaries, and transfer programs that save thousands, it just makes sense. And that's why NDSCS is the smarter way to college.
Hey fans, thanks for tuning in. The Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard, sharing our heritage, sharing our future, with locations in North Dakota and Minnesota. Visit dhb.bank to check out info at the Dakota Heritage Bank. The Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard reads the Jags 23 and the Vikes 17. Or if you're into full names, that would be the Northern Cass Jaguars 23 and the Kindred Vikings 17. Vikings trail by 6. Northern Cass has the ball. It's Zeski who has it and gives to his brother Brody Zeski. No good. Whipple runs the floor. Gabe to Gabe. Gabe Iverson
almost
just
got
barely misses getting that over the front end of the rim.
Yep, almost got the end one there. That's great passing by the Vikings, getting that ball up quick, getting some transition looks.
Chase Evenson into the game, called for a foul, and Iverson misses the front end. He's 1 for 3 here, Iverson is tonight from the free throw line. He has 5 points. Checking in is Brooks Crockett. Iverson, a 75% free throw shooter, but just 1 of 3 here tonight. Now he gets to 50%, 23-18. Well, we have not seen Rachel back in the game here. Hoyland back in the game as he went off with an ankle injury. He is on the bench. His shoes are on, and he doesn't have a shirt over his jersey. So
his right foot looks a little thicker than his left right now. I'm assuming John Sandy gave him a good old tape job.
Here is Zeski for 3. Parker Zeski hits a 3, and that's 1, 2, 3, 4 threes for the Jags. They are winning 26-18. Gabe Whipple gives to Gabe Iverson, who gives to Graham Hess. Hess gives to Kyle Campbell, and a nice pass inside to Hess. Good ball movement. Can Ivor get that to go? No, it was Crockett he had to shoot over, and the Jags pick up the rebound. Here's Rachel. Rachel works against Iverson. Here's a 3-point attempt by Chase Evenson. No good. Rebound, Graham Hess and the Vikings. Here's a stop and a kick to Whipple for 3. The Whipple triple.
Oh, that is
in.
Kindred State Bank.
Kindred State Bank and Insurance Agency. Bank in. The kiss off the glass. The bank is open, and the folks at Kindred State Bank and Insurance Agency get to throw $100 into the kitty for Dollars for Scholars, because
what a move by Whipple. Oh my.
He almost had back-to-back three-pointers there in 2 different styles, but thanks again to the folks at Kindred State Bank and Insurance Agency for sponsoring those bank-in three-pointers. The bank was open. Whipple proved it as Hudson Rachel picks up his 3rd foul there, and Whipple makes the front end there. Whipple, a 61% free throw shooter. Checking in is Lane Lockhart. Nick, you didn't get as excited for that one as you did the other one. Gabe Whipple makes both. It's a 23-26 Jaguar lead.
Well, I think you told me to calm down after the
other
one.
Oh, did I? Come on now. I never tell you to calm down. Unless you're getting mad at me for something, then I might tell you to calm down. I'm not a taco, Nick. I can't make everybody happy
You can't
all
make
the time.
everybody happy.
Brooks Crockett will make a lot of Jags fans happy if he keeps pumping them in. He has 13. Averages 16 a game, and he has 13. We're not 3 minutes into the second quarter yet. 5:32 left to play. As Hess, nice backdoor cut by Eli Mack, and Eli Mack it's the side of the backboard. Rebound put back, Graham Hess.
I think we call that one an assist, Josh.
Yeah, we can call that an assist. 25-28. Jags lead by 3. Good news for Jags is Chris Hoyland looks to be coming into the game on the next stoppage as he sits in front of the head table. Here's Crockett into the paint, spins, no good.
Did he get a tip on that?
I don't know, but the Vikings ran into each other.
That's
and
Whipple's third.
Whipple has a triple, but not the kind he wants. Good to see Chris Hoyland, the senior, averaging 4 points and 5 rebounds a game, check in. Chase Evenson checks out, and Whipple has 3 fouls. He has 3, and Hudson Reachel for the Jags has 3. Reachel number 3, and Gabe Whipple number 22.
Here's Zeski. You go right at Whipple here.
Yeah, no doubt about that. Parker Zeski
take him to the
has
hoop
the
if you're
ball right
Zeski.
now, and Whipple's on him. Ball's knocked out of bounds off Schliemann. Hudson Kasowski takes Whipple, and that's probably a good break for the Vikings to get Kasowski in here.
Yep.
Kasowski, a strong sophomore center, stands 6'3". But they don't want Whipple to pick up his 4th foul with 4 minutes plus left in the second quarter. Crockett, he gives to Parker Zeski, no good. Rebound, and a good job there by Lane Lockhart, but he can't tip it to his own team. The Vikings get it. Hess works against Zeski, and then he kicks to Mack. Mack for 3, swishes that one home. Eli Mack has 3 threes. My Grafton Math says that's 9 points, and it's 28-28. We're all knotted up here with 4:05 left in the second quarter. Been a great game so far.
I don't know how you're going to do your Grafton Math if he scores another 3. You can't. You don't have 12 fingers.
I do have 10 toes, though, as that ball is blocked, and Hess picks it up. 20 I can get to, Nick. Mack thinks about it, then drives the baseline. He's stopped by Zeski, and Hess wants to play, but he can't. The rim says no, and the rebound goes to Hoyland, who then gives the ball to Freilich.
Jags have kind of gone cold here, a little bit of a cold stretch. Let the Vikings get back in it, see if they can get out of it.
Lane Lockhart can't get him out of it, but a great job there by Hoyland. Once again, he averages 5 rebounds a game, and he picked up a big one there. We'll see if the Jags can do anything with it. Freilich swishes that home. That was a huge rebound to get the ball to Freilich, and he has 6 points. 2 threes for Freilich. You know, truth be told, Nick, I'm actually not half bad at math. One of my favorite quotes is 90% of the game of baseball is mental, the other half is physical. You know who said that?
No.
Famous catcher.
Yogi Berra?
Yeah, nice job. Good work on that one. Look at us, just that. I didn't plan for that trivia, Nick. You nailed it. Carter Gronwald gives to Graham Hess, who gives to Eli Mack. Vikings trail by 3. Right now, it's the 3-pointer from Miles Freilich. That's the difference in this game. Here comes Ivor. Works against Crockett. High off the glass, no good. Going to be a foul here against Kasowski.
Yeah, battling down there. Hoyland's a strong young man. Hudson Kasowski as well. Hoyland got the better of that one.
Kasowski looked a little surprised by that foul. I don't blame him.
I think they were battling down there. I think you let them go at it a little bit down there and have some hard fight.
We're a little biased, though. We like that physical game. That let them play down there. As Crockett picks up the rebound on the putback, and Crockett now has 15. Brooks Crockett with the rebound and putback has the Jaguars up by 5. Mack, double team. Great defense, by the way, the Jags have been playing here tonight, as Carter Gronwald now works against Reachel. Now it's Mack, who gives to Gabe Iverson. Iverson working against Freilich. They go into Kasowski. Kasowski bangs against Hoyland, and that's a 3-point basket.
Use those
by
toes
Eli
of yours.
Mack. 3, 6, 9, 10, 11, 12. I got there, Nick. 12 for Mack. All in the flavor of 3-pointers. 4 threes for Eli Mack. It's 31-33. Been a great first half here in Kindred. Northern Cass leads 33-31.
Crockett
for 3. He has another one. He has 3 threes, and he's up to 18 points. Crockett with 18. He averages 16 a game. And he has the Jaguars back up by 5. Kasowski, great job.
He gets
Hudson
an and
Kasowski
one.
Picks that ball up and puts it in. Hudson Kasowski, a big bucket there. and he will go to the line to make it an old-fashioned three-point play. Hoyland called for the foul. Hudson Kosowski, sophomore center. Where's number 30? Has 2 points. Can he make it 3?
Little deep.
No, too strong, as Hudson is a strong young man. It stays 36-33. 80 seconds left in the half. Freilich works against Kosowski, and then Hess is there. Carter Gronwald's going to get his hand in there.
It looks like Gronwald didn't like that one. I think he got a little bit of the arm on that one. Maybe ball right away, but Freilich strong enough to keep it hanging on to it, and then Carter eventually got arm.
Gabe Whipple has 3 fouls. Gronwald, Kosowski, and Mack each with 1. Checking in is Brody Zeski. For the Jags, Reachel has 3 fouls, Hoyland has 1, and Crockett has 1. 36-33, we're under a minute left in the second quarter here, as Freilich gonna let some time go down.
Jags setting up a play here.
Freilich works against Hess, spins, double team. Great job by Gronwald, but Freilich gets it back.
Freilich finds the open guy. Yep,
5
Hoyland.
seconds on the shot clock. That's not going to hit.
They're going to call it on the ground. Now, who are they going to call it on here? Crockett.
Crockett
down
going
low.
to pick up a foul. That was a great defensive stop there by the Vikings. Kosowski and Hess did a phenomenal job of stopping the basket, and then Carter goes in and puts his hands in there. Vikings are going to have it. There's about a 1.5 seconds to a 2-second difference between game clock and play clock. Vikings could hang on if they wanted to, but it's a turnover.
Calling a foul?
A turnover on the Vikings, and it is going to be a foul. As talk about defense, the Jaguars do a great job of defending the Vikings. Gronwald going to pick up 2 quick ones here. So now shot clock off, and the Jags can hold for the final possession, plus they're up 3. So if they manage this possession wisely, the Jags will take at least a 3-point lead into the half. Viking faithful with the slow clap.
I think they're going to look for a drive and kick here. See if they can get anyone the ball for a 3.
5 seconds. Here's a 3-point attempt. Parker Zeski, no good. Ball's on the floor. Kosowski's going to pick it up, and it's going to end at half, 36-33. So Northern Cass leads by 3 at the half. We will step away, and when we come back, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to talk a Little Mermaid. A Little Mermaid is what we're going to talk. So come on back. We got a couple of interviews we're looking forward to. We'll see you back in about 2 minutes.
The World of Outlaws late models are coming to Norman County Raceway on June 30th, 2026. Infield seating, your chance to meet your favorite National Touring Series drivers, and much, much more. Tickets are available now at ncraceway.com. Order yours today.
And we'll see you June 30th, 2026.
Common doesn't do the extra reps. Common doesn't push the limits. And Common doesn't do all of that before the sun is up. We work harder than anyone else when no one is watching, so that when everyone is watching, we're ready to answer the call. Discover your uncommon side with the North Dakota Army National Guard.
At Northern Cass, we believe every learner has the power to change the world, and we're here to help them do just that. That's why we're not your average school district. We deliver a world-class education built on trust, authentic relationships, and bold, innovative practices that prepare learners for whatever path they choose. Northern Cass is currently looking for bus and activity drivers to help out with routes in the morning and afternoon. For more information becoming a bus and activity driver with Northern Cass, give Bryce Laxdal a call at 701-331-0452. That's 701-331-0452.
At Polar Communications, innovation is in our DNA. We're pioneers, always looking ahead to what's next to ensure our communities thrive. We were the first in the state to offer gig services, and we didn't stop there. we continue to lead the way in delivering high-quality, reliable technology to your doorstep. A better experience starts here.
Buying and selling heavy equipment at purplewave.com saves time and money. We handle all of the details, including pictures, videos, marketing, titles, and payments.
It was almost immediately over the top with the customer service. I've just never ever experienced that before with any other auction service. They're constantly working for me as the seller, and I really like that.
Purple Wave Auction is straight, simple, sold.
Hey fans, welcome in. We are pleased to be joined by Junior Parker Bubach. Parker Bubach, a part of the Little Mermaid production here in Kindred, and we're excited to have Parker up here. Nick, Parker, talk a little bit. I talked to Nick a lot, so I got to hold it up there a little bit. But Parker, talk a little bit about the production you're doing. It's coming up, and we'll give the details here a little bit later. It's coming up. Talk a little bit about what the production is and what an audience member could expect to experience on a night at the theater if they come watch you guys.
Of course. Well, drum roll please. The Little Mermaid is going to be the Kindred musical. Woo! Yippee, yippee.
I'm excited.
Oh, my gosh. It's going to be great. And no, what for audiences to expect is a magical world being immersed and having a fun time under the sea. Ooh, nice and spooky, nice and fun. Not spooky, but.
You guys are under 10 days away till you do your production, but
Yes.
you've been working hard for a long time. Talk about when you guys started and how intense are the next 10 days going to be for you guys?
Very hard, but we love it all the same. We started December 8th, and we've been working on it, and with the upcoming 2 final weeks worth of rehearsal, it's putting everything together and having a fun time, but making it that whole group that we all like and love. And we're going to work very hard to make it the greatest we can.
Speaking of the group that you like and you love, there's a special camaraderie that gets developed when you're working in theater. How special has this cast been to work with throughout the last few months?
I'm honored to work with them. They're family, no doubt about it in my mind.
You're a big part of theater.
Mhm.
You do a fantastic job, Parker. You're a part of the back-to-back one-act champions, and you're a part of the musicals. You're hoping to do this in college. Why is theater so important?
Well, to be completely honest with you, Mr. Almaris, it nourishes my soul. I love it, and it makes me feel whole as a person and as an actor. I just love doing it.
Very good, Parker. We're excited for Little Mermaid. 10 days away. We appreciate you coming up here. And when we come back, did you see that dark, spooky figure coming in here?
Gosh,
We might have an actual
she's
character.
ugly. I don't like her.
Okay, all
she's
right.
whew. Well, just one last thing for the audience.
Yeah,
If it seems kind of fishy to you, don't worry. You're gonna have a shell of a time. Have a good one, folks.
Couldn't say it any better. We'll be back in about a minute.
The Ringneck is a perfect stop for lunch or dinner in Leonard, North Dakota. The Ringneck has a wide variety menu from burgers, wraps, steak, chicken, and seafood. For that small-town family-owned dining experience, check out the Ringneck today. To place an order ahead of time for takeout, call 701-645-2465. That's 645-2465. And stop by every other Friday this winter for meat raffles. For more info and daily specials, search the Ringneck on Facebook.
Are you looking for the perfect hardwood for your next winter project? Cywick Lumber and Hardware in Hillsboro has exciting news. Hardwood is now available in the Red River Valley only at Cywick. Whether you're a crafter, woodworker, or hobbyist, they have what you need to make your project. Choose from 3 convenient thicknesses and a beautiful variety of woods: red oak, cherry, white oak, hard maple, walnut, hickory, and poplar. Get started on your next masterpiece with the help of Cywick Lumber and Hardware, Hillsboro.
Hey fans, we've got another cast member. It's Claire Weber. She's a sophomore. We're excited to have Claire up here, except for it's not Claire, it's Ursula. We've got Ursula up here. Ursula, this is wild and crazy. How does a spooky, scary creature of the deep, dark sea end up in the Kindred Gymnasium tonight?
Well, I do have a little bit of my own magic shell, gifted from my father. May he rest in peace. But I can cast many, many powerful spells, and it's just such amazing technology that I personally have.
You guys have an amazing story that you tell, and you get to tell it this coming 10 days from now at the Kindred Performing Arts Center. Us locals call it the K-Pack. How excited are you to be in the K-Pack telling this beautiful tale of the Little Mermaid?
Well, obviously the K-Pack is a little bit different than Under the Sea, so it's a whole new environment for me. As you can see, I did have to change into some more human-like
Comfy
attire.
clothes,
yeah,
yeah,
of course. But it's so much better than under there because even though I'm a little bit biased, I would like to say that my set pieces, as well as the others, are much better than where I'm actually living.
Well, octopuses have great camouflage, and you've nailed it today with your comfy, with your comfy clothes. What's not so beautiful, Ursula, is what many will consider the way you treated Ariel. Do you have any regrets with how you treat Ariel?
No, because I only care about number one. Mwah.
Well said, Ursula. The final thing is we're going to talk about how you get tickets, but if someone is unsure of whether they want to buy tickets for this production, sell them on why it's the right thing to do.
Well, I would say don't be shy, because if you are, I will show you how persuasive me and my shell can be. So, yeah.
Claire, Ursula.
Yeah, same person. So
The camo is getting me all confused.
Yeah, sorry.
It was a pleasure to have you on. All the best to you guys as you get ready for your production.
Thank you so much.
Stay up to date all year long with your live event from our social platforms with X, Facebook, and YouTube. From the latest coaches show to watch game broadcasts back on demand from earlier in the season. Search your live event on YouTube and hit subscribe.
Outside the three-point arc. Pick and pop here with Spaeth into the left side corner. Three, good.
For the complete and most up-to-date schedule throughout the year, head to our website at yourliveevent.com.
Hey fans, welcome back into the halftime show sponsored by First Class Mortgage. Locally owned and operated, First Class Mortgage is more than just a company name. It's the way they do business. Whether you're buying a new home or refinancing your existing mortgage, their dedicated team takes the time to understand your financial situation. Go online to firstclasscorp.com. Quick run through of the numbers. Brooks Crockett leads the way with 18 for the Jaguars, 6 for Miles Froelich, 5 each for Hudson Reachel and Parker Zeski, and 2 for Aiden Dixon. For the Vikings, 12 points for Eli Mack, 7 for Gabe Whipple, 6 for Gabe Iverson, 4 for Jackson Schliemann, and 2 each for Hudson Kasowski and Graham Hess. Once again, Eli Mack leads it with 12 for the Vikings, and Brooks Crockett leads it with 18 for the Jags. The Jags do lead 36-33. Big 2-point Region 1 matchup. Once again, thanks to First Class Mortgage for sponsoring the halftime show. For more information, go online to firstclasscorp.com. We'll be back in 30 seconds for third quarter action.
Oh, jeez. That's a lot of water. No! Jeez Louise!
This system is packing 70-mile-per-hour winds, golf ball-sized hail, and a fast drop in temperature. Oh, jeez.
Even Cheryl's kitchen started on fire.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, geez, let's take a look.
Oh, geez, moments happen. Be ready with Irie Insurance.
Hey fans, welcome back in. Little Mermaid, just in case you're wondering, is the musical that will be taking place at the K-Pack, the Kindred Performing Arts Center, March 13th to the 15th, 7 o'clock on Friday, 2 and 7 on Saturday, and 2 o'clock on Sunday. Go to Kindred, KAAP.org to get your tickets. Go ahead, Nick.
I'm going to be gone that whole weekend. Last year was so great with The Wizard of Oz, and I'm going to have to watch it back. Hopefully they do a recording in the K-Pack.
Yeah, you will. A wise man once told me about the 7 Ps. Proper prior planning, and I'll skip the rest, but you got to plan a little bit better, I think. But anyway, for the rest of you that are planning your weekend, March 13th to the 15th, go to kindredkaap.org to get your tickets. $10 for adults, $5 for 18 and under. Thanks to Ursula/Claire Weber and Eli Deck with a 2. Nick, that kind of looked like it could have kissed, but
I didn't know Eli Deck played basketball.
Eli Mack. There's 2 Elis, and I get them. Thanks for keeping me straight. 35 and 36.
Your long distance runner in tracks joined and started shooting the ball.
Yeah. It is Eli Mack. There's a good clean up there. But I did see Eli Deck earlier today at track practice, so bear with me a little bit. Here's Gabe Whipple. Vikings have a chance to take the lead. It's Eli Mack who stops Pops and is fouled. Oh,
Ooh,
no.
Jump ball.
So that was Parker Zeski. Go ahead.
That's interesting. It was earlier in the game. There's a couple opportunities where Kindred thought they had the hands on the ball, and they got called for a foul instead of that jump ball.
By the way, it was Ursula/Claire Weber and Parker Bubach that were up here, a sophomore and junior respectively. Talking about Little Mermaid. Now the Jags have the ball, looking to add to their 1-point lead. They lead 36-35. Miles Freilich kicks it over to Parker Zeski, who misses, and now it's
second chance
Brooks
opportunity.
Crockett. Yeah, that's right, partner. It's not what the Viking fans want to see happen. Northern Cass has the ball. It's Parker Zeski, the senior. He gives it over to Chris Hoyland, and now Zeski gets it. Immediately tries to go in, but Jackson Schliemann does a nice job of stopping him. Again, a group of three gentlemen stop Hoyland, and Hoyland puts it up but couldn't get the ball to fall. It's 36-35. Vikings now again looking to take the lead. Here's Hess. Hess to the elbow, now to the paint, looking for a pass, gives to Mack, who cuts on the baseline. Iverson gets a good look but can't make, and the rebound goes to Parker Zeski and the Jags. Up and off the glass is Rachel. Rachel misses, gets the rebound, can't get the putback.
They're calling this one on Hoyland, huh?
No,
a little push in the back.
Oh, they did. Yeah, you're right. So Chris Hoyland going to pick up his second foul, team's first. As the Vikings again look to take the lead. They got
great
a 2-on-1
break
here,
Ooh.
But off the foot of Hoyland.
Yeah, that's not a great pass by Whipple there.
Usually Whipple goes up to
Strong
take
there.
those, yeah, and he did not that time. Here's a wide open three by Rachel, and he misses. Mack with the rebound. And the Vikings, I believe this is time number 4 or potentially 5 where they're trying to take the lead.
Yeah, 3 minutes in and Northern Cass has yet to score.
The Vikings just have one bucket. Here's Iverson with a three. He misses
off.
that. And Mack gets the rebound, but it's going to be a push.
Yeah, something Mack's done really good so far down the stretch of games, but especially right now to start the second half. He is moving so well without the ball. Whenever shots gets put up or if they're trying to swing, he's moving and he's crashing those boards really hard. Kind of a reckless abandon type style and trying to really will his team to win.
Parker Zeski gets the foul. There's a miss there, but the Vikings are going to get another try at this. Mack directing traffic with Zeski on him. He hands off to Whipple. Crockett playing D on Whipple. Nice pass by Whipple.
Oh.
Hess had a chance to go up strong right away. He maybe held on to that too long, but it's all for naught because he makes the basket, and the Vikings lead by 1.
If he were to miss that, that would have been a missed opportunity for the Vikings. If you're Hess there, you got to go up strong right away with that. But he got his defender up in the air and ended up getting the easy bucket.
Eli Mack goes for the steal, but instead wins a foul. It's his second. Team's first.
And Coach Whale pointing at his head, be smart. I think Mack tried to get a little bit greedy there, go in for a steal and get an easy transition bucket.
The ball goes out of bounds. If you're wondering how big this game is, let me put it into perspective. Castleton is pretty much stuck at 1. Oak Grove, Kindred, and Wahpeton are duking it out for 2, 3, and 4. The Vikings could go up to 2 with a win and drop to 4 with a loss. Here's a three-point attempt, and that's in and out by Crockett. So this is a huge game for specifically the Vikings. I don't know that Northern Cass,
I think, is pretty much locked in that 5
yet. But talk about a confidence boost going into regionals for Northern Cass. And note, Mack misses a.
He's going to pick up another one here too, Josh. That's going to be 3 on Mack, 3 on Whipple.
He's upset, but boy, I didn't see any contact when he went up. I think maybe he thinks he should have got a foul, but I thought missed a.
I think he should have made that layup,
yeah, and he's going to be called for
a little bit
third.
of a frustration type foul.
That's a Kindred State Bank and Insurance Agency timeout. For banking to insurance, go to Kindred State Bank and Insurance Agency.com. We'll see you back in a minute.
Bank North, we strive to enrich the lives of everyone we serve. One transaction, one relationship, and one community at a time. We do it by supporting kids and schools, pitching in to help neighbors in need, partnering with rural businesses, and providing all the traditional and modern banking products and personalized lending services you expect from a reliable financial partner. Bank North, always true.
What's going on today?
I've got a planter in the shop, and I had the guys from Agassi Precision Ag come over and do an inspection.
You upgrading systems, or are you working on maintenance?
Both, actually. We walked some fields last summer and found areas where we can improve. So we are installing Delta Force and some new opening discs.
Yeah, I bet we're in the same boat. I should give them a call.
Yep, they will come out and look over the planter with you and put a plan together. They are the guys I go to for answers.
Agassi Precision Ag, your local precision planting dealer. Give us a call at 701-636-2119 or planterdoc.com.
Hey fans, welcome back. Eli Mack and Gabe Whipple each playing with 3 fouls. Carter Gronwald has 2. Hudson Kosowski has 1. Hudson Reachel been playing with 3 for a long time. Brooks Crockett has 2. Chris Hoyland has 2. Parker Zeski and Chase Evenson each with 1. 37-36 Vikings lead. Northern Cass trying to score.
That's been
Oddly
over
enough,
half a quarter without a point.
They have not scored in the second half yet. They were winning 36-33. The Vikings are winning this quarter 4-0, and we are 4 minutes and 20 seconds into it.
Yeah, not a great scoring quarter by either team here.
Jackson Schliemann gives to Gabe Whipple. Whipple gives to Eli Mack. Mack throws that one away, and it's going to be.
It was tipped off. I think Hoyland got
Oh,
a
they
piece of
did.
it.
I was ready to mark down a turnover there. Iverson gives to Schliemann. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Good take by Schliemann, and he gets the roll. Boy, that was one that I was certainly hoping wasn't going to fall out there. Nick Schliemann saw an opening, drove nicely, and put that one in. He has 6 points. Schliemann does.
This Schliemann team on this basketball team is massive. If he can come in and get us 6 to 10 points and own the ball a little bit, become that ball handler at the top of the key, it takes pressure off of others, and they can do other things. And Schliemann's had a fantastic night so far.
Yeah, I agree with you. They're going to need it. Nobody knows how long Brooks is going to be out. Graham Hess picks up his first foul, and Brooks Crockett, a 75% free throw shooter, misses the front end. Tyler Gronwald checks in. But they're going to need Jackson Schliemann and others. Gabe Iverson, Gabe Whipple, and Eli Mack have done a nice job. They're going to need guys as Brody Zeski checks in, the sophomore. Where's number 1?
Jags are on the board here in the third quarter.
And the Region 1 tourney is going to be a dogfight, as this is a turnover here by the Vikings.
Iverson just threw that to no one.
I don't see. This has been a pretty clean game as far as turnovers, Nick. I only show 3 turnovers for the Vikings and 2 for the Jags.
It's just kind of been bad offensive possessions.
Yeah, just not making shots. But decent with the ball. Both teams have been. Again, my ball bounces out of bounds. It's going to go to the Vikings.
That was great defense by Mack coming on the help side, going straight up, making Freilich take a bad shot there and gets rewarded. Vikings broke the press great the first time Jags came out in this quarter, and they haven't made it look great since, except if you're Jackson Schliemann.
Beautiful Jackson Schliemann lay in there, spin and left-handed lay in. Great bucket by Schliemann to give his team a 4-point lead. Turnovers are one thing that I am certainly not great at. Some people might say one thing, giving yourself too much credit.
I was going to, but
that was nice of you to hold off. It was also very nice of Chris Hoyland. He gets a high kiss off the glass, and it's a 2-point game. Is it a 5-point game? Yes!
Eli Mack.
Mack Daddy has 17, and it's a 5-point Viking lead. And again, a huge basketball game, ladies and gentlemen. This is a 2-point game. Vikings can move up to 2 or drop to 4.
Locked at 2 with the win.
Here's a return answer, no good. Gabe Whipple
with 3 fouls goes up.
Brody Zeski and takes, but can't make there. That would have been a phenomenal sequence for Whipple coming off the block to make that. Thought he got fouled. That ball's going to go on the floor, and Iverson picks it up. It's a 2-on-2. as that foul's going to go against Crockett. Crockett's going to pick up his third. Not a great foul there by Crockett.
No, I think Gronwald on the defensive side of the court got lucky he didn't get called for a flop.
Parker Zeski and Carter Gronwald come in. Well, they kind of had a little segment there where they let the boys play, Nick. We certainly like that, especially when a handful of them are in foul trouble. Schliemann has had a good night. Here's Carter Gronwald off the front of the rim, and it's going to be a push against Schliemann.
Yep.
So Schliemann has one. Once again, it's
Second.
Gabe Whipple.
That's his second.
Second, sorry. Schliemann has two. Once again, Gabe Whipple and Eli Mack both playing with 3 fouls. Brooks Crockett and Hudson Reachel playing with 3 fouls. As we have 80 seconds left here in the third quarter, Vikings lead by 5, 44-39.
Open look by Zeski.
Zeski, no good. Tyler Gronwald dribbling through traffic, and he has a lane. He gets Crockett off his feet and rolls his ankle.
Yep.
As Mack gives to Whipple. Gronwald grabbing his leg, we're all hoping that he's okay, as there's a whistle now on the floor. Tyler Gronwald in pain, ladies and gentlemen. That's not a sight anyone wants to see. We're going to step away and be back hopefully in about 60 seconds. Hey fans, good news is Tyler Gronwald's walking on his own strength. Bad news is he's not walking to the bench. We certainly hope Tyler Gronwald, the junior, is okay. Junior guard stands 6 feet, looking like he's getting a little more comfortable on that ankle, but hopefully he's okay and is able to return. Jags have the ball down 5. 40 seconds left, 26 on the shot clock as we near the end of the third quarter. Here's Reachel, who gives over to Freilich. Freilich has been very good with the ball, as that's a turnover by Northern Cass. Maybe just their third, as the Vikings almost turn it back over.
A little bit of a forced shot by Carter Gronwald there. Eli Mack quick enough to get that.
Last possession, shot clock off here. Sorry if I cut you off there, partner. 44-39, Vikings with the ball up 5. If they handle this possession well, they'll go into the fourth with at least a 5-point lead. They do not, as Iverson throws that to nobody. Turnover number 4, and then Jags do it back. And just at the end of the quarter,
pickpocket Iverson
redeems himself. As in the words of Lloyd, or one of those guys, goes out and totally redeems himself. 46-39 Vikings lead after 3 quarters of play.
It's safe to say we have it pretty good in the Drayton, North Dakota area. Growing sugar beets, making sugar, bringing a little sweetness to the world. Every day American Crystal Sugar produces sweet products people love in a place we love to call home. It's a thing we like to call the sweet life, and we're proud to share it with you. American Crystal Sugar's Drayton facility wants you to enjoy the events in the communities of our area. Here's to living the sweet life. American Crystal Sugar, Drayton.
Are you looking for the perfect hardwood for your next winter project? Cywick Lumber and Hardware in Hillsboro has exciting news. Hardwood is now available in the Red River Valley only at Cywick. Whether you're a crafter, woodworker, or hobbyist, they have what you need to make your project. Choose from 3 convenient thicknesses and a beautiful variety of woods: red oak, cherry, white oak, hard maple, walnut, hickory, and poplar. Get started on your next masterpiece with the help of Cywick Lumber and Hardware, Hillsboro.
All right, fans, buckle up. It's a fourth quarter that could be exciting. Vikings lead 46-39. A big-time Region 1 matchup. It's a 2-point game. Vikings can go up to 2. You got updates over on other scores there, Nick?
Yes, I do,
You ready
Josh.
for those? By the way, the Vikings, I think, have 6 turnovers, and the Jags have 8.
Oak Grove Central Cass. Oak Grove leads Central Cass by 4 with 4 minutes left. That is a big game. If Oak Grove can win that, they'll keep the 3. If Kindred wins this one, and Wapaton will drop down to the 4.
And Wapaton Central Cass is not a matchup that many Squirrel fans would be excited for.
Nope.
Wapaton fans would probably be very excited for that, but I'm sure Wapaton also would be excited to be the 3 seed. But if Oak Grove beats Central Cass tonight, here's a 3-point attempt by Schliemann. No good. Good position by Whipple as he rips that away from his teammate Gronwald. Step back put in by Whipple. Nice job there. He has 9. Once again, if Oak Grove, if that score holds, it'll go Castleton 1, Kindred 2 if they hang on here. Oak Grove 3, Wapaton 4. Northern Cass pretty much stuck at 5. Lisbon 6, Valley City 7. Here's a turnover number 9 by Schliemann, and Schliemann with the miss.
Sleedog misses that one.
Eli Mack with a miss, and Dixon is able to get the rebound. The ball's on the floor, and here come the Jags as Freilich gets stuffed by Iverson.
Iverson got a little bit of a stare down after that block.
The ball was everywhere, except for under control. For
that was a little bit of a
cluster. That was. And it ends up with the Jags having it, and they're down 9, 48-39. Brooks Crockett takes, he's going to get fouled by Iverson. Gronwald throws that into the air.
He's lucky that didn't hit the ref on the top of the head.
Jack Hughes' helmet almost came down along with it. I think they're still on the search
Still
committee
looking for that one?
Did you see
Floating
that
around
celebration
space?
of that? I feel like if I scored a gold medal winner,
you wouldn't know
like
what
Jack
to do.
Hughes, throwing my helmet like that would be a very fun thing to do. That helmet toss by Jack Hughes was a shot put throw further than Riley Sunram could chuck that thing 4 times over again. And that's a guy that could throw a shot put.
Yes,
Nicholas.
he could.
Baskets made by Crockett.
It's kind of a 4-point swing there, Josh. Jackson Schliemann had a wide open layup and he missed it. And now Crockett comes and gets 2 buckets at the free point line.
I didn't see who that foul was against. Oh, yeah, it was against Gabe Iverson.
Called the timeout.
Timeout. Kindred State Bank and Insurance Agency timeout. From banking to insurance, let Kindred State Bank and Insurance Agency handle your request. Go online to kindredstatebank.com.
Red River Valley winters are demanding. The expert heating and plumbing technicians at Bears Home Solutions will keep your home warm, dry, and comfortable all winter long. When winter's chill is in the air,
you need a bear in there.
Check out bearshomesolutions.com.
Growers, prepare your fields and yields against the wet conditions today and beyond with the Drain Tile Project from Chad's Excavating out of Mayville. Drain tiling will improve and increase your yield and land values for years to come. Chad's Excavating provides free detailed estimates, and with over 40 years of combined success, they provide professional installation and service. Call Chad today to prepare for your future and any questions that you might have. That's Chad's Excavating out of Mayville, helping farmers grow.
Hey fans, welcome back. The end of the regular season is causing all kinds of fireworks. What do you got over there, partner?
73-69 Oak Grove with about 1:20 left in the game. Oak Grove has the ball.
Over Central Cass, which would put Oak Grove at 3 or 2, depending on what happens here. Wapaton would drop to 4. Central Cass slated in at the 1, but Central Cass, the matchup game in basketball seems Wapaton Central Cass is not a good
moving
one.
Screen on Whipple. That's number 4.
And much to the dismay of the Kindred faithful and Coach Whale, as Kyle Campbell going to replace Whipple. Not a bad move here, Nick. I know Whipple doesn't want to sit.
6 minutes left in the game. I think you put him back in with about 3, maybe 3:30.
And you have an 8-point lead.
Right.
So let Whipple, I know he's a gamer. He doesn't want to be off, and it's a bummer of a call, but you've got a little breathing room. Campbell.
Good move by Dixon. But that's what happens when you take Whipple off the court. Whipple has got that size advantage on a good chunk of these Northern Cass kids. Dixon has a massive size advantage on Campbell, though.
3 seconds to get it across, and the Vikings do that, as this is okay for the Vikings. They will trade bucket for bucket.
For sure.
As Eli Mack has 19. And the longer the Vikings can trade buckets, the longer Whipple can rest with his 4 fouls and come in if needed.
Right, you just can't let Northern Cass get on a spurt, and that helps Northern Cass get on a spurt.
Miles Freilich hits his 3rd 3. He has 9. That's his average, as it's 50-45. Nice pass by Mack. Hess goes up, no good. Kyle Campbell, shortest guy on the court, gets a rebound. Ivor, short rebound, 3rd attempt for the Vikings. They can keep taking time off the clock.
Yeah, I think
here,
that's
Nick.
what they should do. If you're, I mean, there's 5 minutes left, 5-point
Correct.
game. They don't have to burn time off. They can just run an offensive set.
Here's
or
Mack
Eli
for
Mack.
3. That's a big 3. Eli Mack, 6th three-pointer of the game for Mack, and he has 22. 53-45. That's a big shot right there by Mack. And not able to get the roll, but a great take there.
Who are they going to call this one on? Schliemann.
That was Parker Zeski who took it. And it's going to be Schliemann who gets called for his 3rd foul. So 4 for Whipple, 3 for Mack, 3 for Schliemann. And then the Jag side of things, Brooks Crockett has 3 and Hudson Reachel has 3. First shot is short by Parker Zeski. He's a 72% free throw shooter. And Gabe Whipple going to come out now. With 4:40, yeah, that is interesting.
I'd have thought he would have sat a little bit longer, Josh.
I was thinking the same thing, and both miss free throws by Parker Zeski, a 72% free throw shooter. Zeski has 5 points tonight, averages 10 a game. Those are 2 big missed free throws. Vikings have it up 8. They would love to get to a double-digit lead with 4:30 left here in the game. Whipple takes, he puts it up, misses strong, gets his rebound, puts back up, misses again. Dixon with the rebound, and now it's Reachel who has the ball. He kicks over to Parker Zeski. Dixon to Zeski. Zeski to Freilich. 4:06 left in the game. Freilich goes against Whipple, and then he kicks. Dixon for 3. He smokes that one. Double Nichols with the triple. 48-53.
Nearly
and
a
Iverson
turnover.
almost turned that over. It did go off a jag. It's one thing Ivor needs to keep working on is stay strong with handling that ball. He's had a couple of snafus here tonight and almost a big one there.
I mean, the Vikings have had, you could call snafus the whole year, especially in the 4 wins game down the stretch. Oak Grove game down the stretch. They got to learn to finish games, and without Brooks Baco on the court, they're gonna try and feel it tonight.
Here's a huge test for him as Northern Cass has looked very good. They've got some great
And
athletes.
throw it
that's
away.
exactly not what you want if you're a Viking fan. On the reverse side, the Jag fans are cheering excitedly. 53-48, Vikings lead by 5. Great game here in Kindred. As the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard reads, Vikings 53, Jaguars 48. Sharing our heritage, sharing our future. With locations in North Dakota and Minnesota, go to dhb.bank. Jags with the ball, driving the baseline. It's Crockett, works against Iverson. Good defense by Gabe Iverson. And Whipple gonna run. Nice pass. Jack's son, Schliemann. He has 10. Schliemann in double digits. There's an
Oh boy,
offensive
that
foul.
is going to be very, I think, lucky for the Vikings.
A delayed foul call and a delayed yet animated call. And Bryce Laxdal having a conversation. He's not very happy. It's a tough one, Nick. I mean,
Right.
it's that basketball play that neither team is going to be excited about whatever the call is. The good news is that it's only Freilich's first foul. Miles Freilich called for it. Whipple misses and Dixon picks up the rebound. 7-point game, 3:10 left to go. Here's Freilich. He gives to Reachel, who quickly sees Zeski take a shot. Parker Zeski misses, and that's a turnover by the Vikings. Picking up the trash is Brooks Crockett, and he has 21. 21 for him, and 22 for Mack. Those guys are each leading their team. 55-50. 5-point game. Go ahead.
Well, Cass has been hanging around this 5 points. See if they can get a stop in a bucket. Get it below that. That's going to be another turnover by the Vikings. A late game turnover has been a bugaboo for the Vikings all year long.
8 turnovers by the Vikings, 9 by the Northern Cass Jags. Timeout, going to be a full timeout. Sponsored once again by Kindred State Bank and Insurance Agency. From banking to insurance, let Kindred State Bank and Insurance Agency handle your request. Go online to kindredstatebank.com.
For trusted news, weather, and sports from your community, look to R&J Broadcasting Incorporated. KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ Radio and rjbroadcasting.com. Hear local voices from local radio with news and information from the area. Your information stations, KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ Radio and rjbroadcasting.com. Local voices from local radio.
Sharing our heritage, sharing our future. Choosing the right bank for your financial needs can be challenging with the many choices available. Dakota Heritage Bank is pleased you're interested in knowing more about what they can do for you. The Dakota Heritage Bank community bank setting is a strong advantage they have over larger, less personal banks. Customers are more than account numbers, they are friends and neighbors. Working together, Dakota Heritage Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Hey fans, we got an update for you. Nick, take it away.
Oak Grove has done it. They have upset the number 1 seed Central Cass Squirrels on their home court, 81-79 final.
4 wins Minnewacan, number 1 team in the state. Beulah 2, Devils Lake 3, Central Cass 4, Wahpeton 5. Kindred, Grafton, Shiloh Christian all receiving votes. This game is a big one for the Vikings. They'll either be the 2 seed. That's a 3-point bucket by Brooks Crockett. And he has 24. It's a 2-point game. Big possession coming here.
The gym's getting fired up here.
Mack, can he answer? No, he can't. Rebound, put back, Gabe Whipple. Big bucket by Gabe Whipple. He has 11. It's going to be a Kindred State Bank and Insurance Agency timeout. Called by the Jags. We'll be back in 30.
Get ready to make a true impact on the farm. Introducing the HDSR series of staggered rippers from Degelman Industries. At the heart of the machine is the HDSR's staggered 2-row setup, which allows for better trash flow and lower draft than an inline ripper. Featuring a shorter implement contour length, easier transport, and better compaction shattering ability than the competitors. The HDSR series from Degelman Industries is engineered tough. Visit our website for more information.
Hey fans, welcome back in. Once again, Central Cass going to be the number 1. Oak Grove, Kindred, and Wahpeton all fighting for 2, 3, and 4 in Region 1. Northern Cass 5, Lisbon 6, Valley City 7. And on the Region 2 side, 4 wins Minnewacan, Grafton, Hillsborough, Central Valley, and Devils Lake in that order is looking how that will finish. Here's a 3-point bucket missed by Reachel, and the Vikings pick up a big rebound as they lead by 4 now with the ball. Whipple playing with 4 fouls, works against Crockett, gives to Hess, Hess to Mack, to Schliemann, to Iverson, to Whipple. Everybody gets a touch. 17 on the shot clock, baseline for Whipple. He takes and makes. Big bucket there by Gabe Whipple. He has lucky number 13. Here's Freilich. He gives it Dixon. He hit from there earlier. He misses there. And Eli Mack with the rebound. This is a
very big
possession here. Vikings by 6. Jags probably play D here. They're not. Oh, they are going to look for a foul.
I don't think so.
He's sure looking like he was trying to foul. Crockett came up and was very handsy, as you might say. He looked to the bench. He looked to Coach Laxdal. And I thought they were going to D up, Nick.
I thought they were going to come blitz him and try and force him into a turnover there.
But the other thing that I'm confused about is why are they fouling Brooks Crockett? He has 4 fouls now, Nick. You don't want to foul him, and I thought maybe they should have played defense.
See, now they're dropping off.
And now they're going to get Freilich for a foul. It's his second, and it's going to be the team's 3rd.
If they're going to do this, they got to do it right away.
Yeah, Coach Whale's going to call a timeout. Nick, let's stay here unless they call a full. Let's see what they're going to do. It's a 30-second. Let's talk a little bit about these region tournaments, man. This game has been a phenomenal game, and this is potentially a 2 and a 5 playing a slugger knocker here. But then you got Region 2. You got Four Winds, Minnewacan, Grafton, Hillsborough, Central Valley, and Devils Lake dropping to the 4. Not only are these region tournaments going to be great, but the crossover games are going to be phenomenal.
I have to make a trip up to Mayville, or I think they come down and play in the Shack.
Yeah,
it's in the Shack.
Yes.
That's going to be one heck of a week actually. I mean, Monday you look at a 5-4 matchup, you look up at a 3-6 matchup in Region 1. It's going to be 2 heck of a games there, and then the semis are going to be wild. Region 1, Region 2. It's kind of like what you talk about with that East Region hockey tournament. You kind of have that East Region 1 and 2 tournaments here in basketball.
Yeah, the Region
Class
1
A.
and Region 2 tournaments. If you're a basketball fan, there's no better time. The girls' state basketball tournament starts on Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Mac is in trouble, and that's going to earn him a timeout from his coach, Coach Brad Whale. I'll finish my thought here, and you can add to it. It's a full timeout. We'll take a 30 after that, but you got an exciting weekend here, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, then Region 1, Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and then state after that.
Keep your car moving along with the team at Elite Automotive Center in Fargo. What sets Elite Automotive Center apart from the herd is their truly extensive list of services. From brake and tire service to tune-ups and battery replacement, there's no job too big or small for their ASE certified technicians. Schedule your next oil change by going to EliteAutomotiveCenter.com or scan the QR code on your screen now. Never settle for standard service. Stop by Elite Automotive Center today in Fargo.
At Enbridge, we're focused on relationships. 23 Canadian First Nation and Métis communities now own an equity stake in Enbridge Athabasca Pipelines. In Minnesota, Enbridge has spent $450 million and counting with Native-owned companies and in wages to tribal members working on Line 3. Every day brings new collaborations, partnerships, and possibilities. Learn more at Enbridge.com.
Hey fans, welcome back as Schliemann passes to Whipple. Whipple gets it across the timeline. 45 seconds left, Vikings lead by 6. Iverson sees a look, takes, and misses. Coach Whale did not agree with that. I think he wanted more time taken off the clock as Crockett misses short, and the ball's on the floor. Iverson had it, lost it, ball's on the floor, jump ball, stays with the Jags.
Yeah, if you're Iverson there, as soon as you get past your first guy and you see that open lane, you know someone's going to crash on you. Stop your dribble it back out, either make them foul you or waste another 10 seconds off the shot clock.
Well, you could see it nicely here. The C sort of parted, if you will. Oh, nice
Graham
take
Hess.
by the catcher, Graham Hess. Hess with a huge steal, but this time Iverson pulls it back. Yes. Anyway, that defense closed on him rather quickly. Iverson, I thought he had an easy take, but good defense by the Jags, as now checking in will be Brody Zeski. Going to be a foul here called against
I think the Jags, they started fouling with about 1:05 left. Then they wasted about 5 seconds each time before they're fouled. Now there's only 15 seconds left, and they're still not fouling.
They go inside to Schliemann. He does a nice job of pulling it back. And
I'm not sure what
they're doing. A lot of time is coming off the clock, and I think this one, Nick, is written on the wall. The Vikings lead 59-53 with 7.7 left, but just for good measure, Eli Mack can put the final nail in as he puts up his first free throw and makes that. Mack has his number. 23 for 23. Vikings lead by 7. And now 8 as the 82% free throw shooter makes it 61-53. Deep three, no good. The final seconds are going to tick off the clock, and the Vikings are victorious. They escape a scary one. The Jags look strong, but the Vikings are victorious 61-53. The Vikings are going to improve to a record of 15-6. The Jags are going to drop to 12-9. Unofficially, but we'll check all this. It looks like the Vikings will Move up to the 2 spot in Region 1. Central Cass 1, Vikings 2, Oak Grove 3, Wapaton 4, Northern Cass 5, Lisbon 6, and Valley City 7. But we're going to step away, ladies and gentlemen, for approximately 3 minutes. We'll look at individual tallies, and we'll look forward to bringing you some interviews coming your way, hopefully in a little while. Come back in about 3 minutes.
Make your stop before or after the game at the Knickerbocker in Hickson, North Dakota. Stop out throughout the week for mouth-watering lunch specials weekdays and mark Friday nights down on the calendar for prime rib, ribeye steak, or some walleye at the Knickerbocker. For more information or to find out about daily specials, give the Knickerbocker a like on Facebook by searching the Knickerbocker. Great food and good people. You can find it all at the Knickerbocker in Hickson, North Dakota.
When we bought our first home in Fargo, we had no idea where to start. A friend told us to call First Class Mortgage, and I'm so glad we did. They explained every step, answered all of our questions, and made us feel completely at ease. We closed on time and even got a better rate than expected. If you're buying or refinancing, trust me, call First Class Mortgage. They really do live up to their name.
First Class Mortgage is locally owned. Visit firstclasscorp.com for more info.
Homegrown local radio is now worldwide with 24-hour streaming. Download the RJ Radio app to hear local voices from local radio with KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ 24 hours a day from anywhere. You can listen to your favorite programs like the RJ Family Morning Show, local news, farm markets, music, high school sports, church services, more from anywhere. KRJB, KRJM, and 96.7 KKCQ is streaming on the RJ Radio app. Download it to your device and take us with you wherever you go.
Buying, selling, or leasing commercial real estate or farmland in the Fargo-Moorhead and surrounding area? From office to retail, industrial to multifamily, commercial land to farmland. As the #1 commercial, sales, and leasing brokerage in the FM region, Goldmark Commercial has the experience and skills to handle all of your commercial real estate and farmland needs with the highest levels of customer service and marketing around. Trust the experts at Goldmark Commercial Real Estate to lead your team to success.
Great Plains Fireworks and Sports Collectibles, Hillsboro. Fireworks and sports stuff in the same store? That's right. Great Plains Fireworks and Sports Collectibles, Hillsboro. Come in and browse the sports cards and memorabilia and fireworks at the same time. Unopened packs and boxes of sports cards, plus pre-owned cards as well. Jersey swatch, autograph cards, lots of Twins, Vikings, Wolves, Wild, Lynx, and North Stars memorabilia, bobbleheads, caps, and more. Call anytime, 701-436-6140. Great Plains Fireworks and Sports Collectibles, Hillsboro.
Green Earth Landscaping offers a full range of services, including commercial and residential landscape design and installation, maintenance and sprinkler services. From outdoor kitchens to patios, retaining walls, lighting, fine grade, sod and hydroseed, and anything in between, Green Earth Landscaping has you covered, servicing the Fargo-Moorhead area and beyond. For more information, go online to greenearthnd.com. That's greenearthnd.com.
Embrace the joy of community at Halstead Living Center and Heritage House in Halstead, where wonderful neighbors and energetic minds come together. If you're seeking more than just a place to call home, you found the right spot with Halstead Living Center and Heritage House. Whether your interests lie in music, agriculture, sports, or dancing, you'll find someone who shares your passion and expertise. Discover a fulfilling lifestyle filled with connection and celebration with Halstead Living Center and Heritage House in Halstead. Get more information by calling 218-456-2105 or log on to halsteadlivingcenter.com.
Hey fans, thanks for tuning into your live event. Josh Almaris alongside Nick Eggman. It was a fun game here in Kindred. The Vikings end it with a score of 61-53 and are victorious. Once again, Vikings win 61-53 and improve to 15-6. Jags fall to 12-9. More importantly, the Vikings move up to the 2 spot in Region 1. They'll be Central Cass 1, Vikings 2, Oak Grove 3, Wapaton 4. As we talked about earlier, Oak Grove did defeat Central Cass. Wapaton will be 4, Northern Cass 5, Lisbon 6, and Valley City 7. In Region 2, it's looking like 4 wins, Minnewacan 1. Grafton and Hillsboro probably 2 and 3, but they've got games left to play. Devils Lake will be 4. Thompson is 5, MPCG 6, Harvey Wells County 7, and Carrington 8. One note, Harvey Wells County did beat Devils Lake earlier this year. Devils Lake sent their JV to play Harvey Wells County, but that was a counter. And that's what threw me off when I was doing the standings all year long. So Devils Lake will be the 4 seed. Harvey Wells County is 2-10 in the region. That was a 2-point win that Harvey Wells County had when they beat Devils Lake. More importantly in this game, let's take a look at the individual scoring. First, Brooks Crockett leading the way for Northern Cass. He had 24 points, averages 16 points a game, and Brooks Crockett looked very good on the floor. The sophomore, once again, 24 points. Miles Freilich, 10 points. Great ball handler. Coach Bryce Laxdal, very proud of him. Certainly a tough young man. Popped in 10, 7 for Aiden Dixon, 5 each for Hudson Reachel and Parker Zeski, and 2 for Chris Hoyland. Chris Hoyland went off with an ankle injury, but came back and closed nicely. The Vikings were led by Eli Mack. He had 24. Back-to-back games with Eli Mack getting 24. He had 24 against Valley City on Friday. He averages 14 points a game, but if he can continue popping in 24, Viking fans are going to love that. Gabe Whipple with 13. Jackson Schliemann with 10. My partner called it. If Schliemann can get into double digits regularly, that's going to be fantastic. Gabe Iverson with 8, right under his average of 9. 4 for Graham Hess and 2 for Hudson Kasowski. Once again, Vikings score 61. Jags score 53. Thanks for everybody tuning in to the postgame show. Josh Omaris alongside Nick Eggman. Nick, what were your thoughts on that game?
It was good to see Vikings handle some adversity in that game. Jags came out hot. I think they scored 23 in the first quarter, and they finished with 53. So they only scored 30 in the next. They averaged 10 in the next 3 quarters. Vikings came in. They played a much better basketball game outside of that first quarter, and they finished the game, right? They started to finish the game, and it was good to see for the Vikings. And if you're the Jags, you know the recipe's there. How can you get that recipe to go all 4 quarters?
Yeah, it's going to be tough figuring out the Agassi Precision Ag play of the game, Nick, because the third quarter, the Vikings held the Jaguars to 3 points. But the other thing that's going to be a talking point is they close the game, and that's huge. You close a big-time Region 1 game, a 2-point game, that's going to have you either be the 2 seed or the 4 seed. That's huge as well. So we'll have to decide what we're going to do for the Agassi Precision Ag play of the game. And we'll also name our Enbridge player of the game. Hey, fans, don't forget to hit like on YouTube. Hit like when you're able. We're going to step away, and when we come back in about 90 seconds, we're set to have a couple of interviews, we hope. Once again, Vikings are victorious, 61-53. See you back in 2 minutes.
Hunter Insurance Agency is a locally owned full-service agency providing protection and coverage in a number of different areas. Hunter Insurance Agency offers multi-peril crop insurance, crop hail insurance, and farm insurance for buildings and equipment. Plus, they offer home, auto, life, and business insurance. For more information, go online to hunterinsuranceagency.com or stop in and speak with Johnny Jorgensen at Hunter Insurance Agency. Find them at 201 Main Street, Hunter.
Are you looking for the perfect hardwood for your next winter project? Cywick Lumber and Hardware in Hillsboro has exciting news. Hardwood is now available in the Red River Valley only at Cywick. Whether you're a crafter, woodworker, or hobbyist, they have what you need to make your project. Choose from 3 convenient thicknesses and a beautiful variety of woods: red oak, cherry, white oak, hard maple, walnut, hickory, and poplar. Get started on your next masterpiece with the help of Cywick Lumber and Hardware, Hillsboro.
Hey fans, welcome in. Josh Almaris alongside Gabe Iverson, the senior. Gabe, nice win. How good did it feel to close out a tight game on your home court?
Felt great. Yeah, we had some guys out with some injuries, so we knew we were going to have a battle tonight. Northern Cass put up a fight against Castleton, and we knew they were going to come out and give it their best shot, and we had a good game, but we pulled it off.
It looks like you guys will take the 2 seed going into the region. How excited are you about the region tournament coming up here?
Yeah, it'll be really fun. It'll be a hard week. Anyone can beat anyone, so everyone's got a shot. So we just got to bring it all, have some grit, and we'll go and play some ball.
You've had a lot of great memories, hopefully, here at Kindred High School, many of them coming on the basketball court. Talk about maybe some of your favorite memories here as a Kindred Viking.
Some of my favorite memories, probably my first varsity points. It was against Oak Grove on the wing, three-pointer. That was my first varsity baskets here, at least, at Kindred. And then I'd say I wasn't in the game or playing, but when Devils Lake came here and beaten them last year, that was pretty fun. And then I'd just say getting my first start as senior, that was a great moment.
You've had a good career and hopefully a very bright future coming ahead of you.
Yeah.
We're excited to watch you. Any final shout-outs you want to give? Our big senior here, last interview we get to do.
I'll just shout out all my families, all my teammates, and, of course, Eggman and Almaris here up in the booth.
Ah, that's so fantastic. Best of luck into the Region 1 tournament. Thanks for coming up, Gabe.
Thank you.
The Kindred Public School District looks to collaboratively cultivate an environment that challenges learners to reach their full potential in a student-centered, community-supported environment while building authentic relationships that promotes active engagement in learning, literacy, and life. Kindred Public Schools' mission is to educate, prepare, and maximize student potential. Kindred Public School District, student-centered, community-supported. For more info about upcoming school events and news, go online to kindred.k12.us.
All right, fans, we're joined again by another senior, Gabe Whipple. Whipple Triple, one of our favorite calls. The Whipple Triple was on the floor with you and your family earlier. How much fun was it to pick up that win here tonight with your family in the stands?
Yeah, no, it was huge. Having this home crowd like this, you know, you always want to show out for them, and we were able to get it done tonight. Probably not the prettiest performance, but it's always fun to come out here. One last game is really fun.
Let's talk maybe not the prettiest ending to this, but the important thing is you guys got a win, and it was a tough game. Region 1 is tough. How is that momentum going to be something that you guys are able to carry into the Region 1 tournament?
Yeah, no, we've kind of been on like a cold streak recently, so this win definitely gave us more confidence. And then also we got practices coming up. We got a basically full week of practice. That'll definitely rejuvenate our spirits.
And you got 2 nice wins, Valley City and Northern Cass in a row going into that region tournament. Now, you've had a lot of fun wins in your career. Do you have some favorite memories or some favorite moments on the hardwood here in Kindred?
I'd say probably my favorite memory is against Killdeer in the state tournament my sophomore year. We were playing them, and my whole family was there. We got some cousins from Killdeer, and I got in there at the end of the game, and I made a 3, and like, you never see somebody happier on the floor. I was bouncing around. I was just losing my mind. I was just a sophomore, but all those guys on the bench gave me so much confidence to go in there and just shoot it and have fun.
That's when the Whipple Triple was born.
Basically, sophomore year, I made that one. It was just from there, I don't know, confidence sparked. I don't know.
Or we could start a family argument. Was Bryce Whipple's triple in a baseball game when it was born? Who has a better Whipple triple?
I don't know. I'd say probably Bryce. I'd give it to him just because baseball. I don't know. I don't play it anymore, so he's got me there.
You want to give any love to anybody who watches you on a regular basis?
Yeah, I'll shout out Miles and Tannen. They didn't come tonight, but they've been at a couple of games, and I just know they're at home gaming right now instead of coming to watch me. But
spoken like good friends, right?
Yep.
Yeah, all right. Good luck, Gabe, as you guys get into the region tournament. We wish you all the best. Congratulations on a great career.
Thanks.
Sharing our heritage, sharing our future. Choosing the right bank for your financial needs can be challenging with the many choices available. Dakota Heritage Bank is pleased you're interested in knowing more about what they can do for you. The Dakota Heritage Bank community bank setting is a strong advantage they have over larger, less personal banks. Customers are more than account numbers, they are friends and neighbors. Working together, Dakota Heritage Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are with our third senior. Not arguably the man with the best mustache out there, Kyle. How fun? I asked the same question to your teammates and your classmates. How fun was it to pick up a win here in your final game in Kindred?
It's pretty fun. It's just playing with the boys. Last time on the score, it's always a pleasure to play in Kindred.
It's been a lot of fun to watch you. You're one of the most loved guys in the gymnasium. Why do the fans like watching you play so much, do you think?
I don't know. Maybe I'm not much of a scorer, so maybe just try to hustle as hard as I can, try to do whatever I can to make my team win. So maybe that's the reason.
And it's the hustle and determination coupled with the point scores that's going to get you guys deep into the Region 1 tournament. How excited are you for the Region 1 tourney start next week?
Pretty excited. I mean, I think we got Valley City, so we just got to have a good week of practice and work hard on Monday.
You have a favorite memory that you want to share with everyone? It's the same question I asked the other two.
Probably first varsity point at Wapaton. It was verse layup, and just seeing all the crowd and my teammates excited for me, that's probably one of the best memories.
And last chance, shout out to anyone that's watching.
Probably my grandparents and aunts and uncles support me every game. They try to.
You're the man, Kyle. Thanks for coming up, and best of luck in the Region 1 tourney.
Thank you.
You don't have to spend 4 years or a fortune to start your future. At NDSCS, you'll find first-class classrooms, expert instructors, and hands-on learning that gets you job-ready fast. Earn your degree, gain confidence, and start a career you love sooner than you think. With 97% job placement, high starting salaries, and transfer programs that save thousands, it just makes sense. And that's why NDSCS is the smarter way to college.
The World of Outlaws late models are coming to Norman County Raceway on June 30th, 2026. Infield seating, your chance to meet your favorite National Touring Series drivers, and much, much more.
Tickets are available now at ncraceway.com. Order yours today, and we'll see you June 30th, 2026.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're joined by the head man, Brad Whale himself. Thanks for coming up and doing an interview, Coach. Coach, not maybe the prettiest win, but a good 2-point win against a Region 1 opponent. Region 1 is a very tough conference. How important or how much of that momentum can you take into Region 1?
Well, hopefully a lot. Obviously, playing without Brooks tonight, we wanted kids to compete at a very high level. We wanted to play with some grit and some toughness and play one last home game for the 3 seniors and take them out with a win.
Yeah, talk a little bit about that senior crew. It's 3 young men that did a great job coming up here and chatting with us, but how fun has it been to coach those 3 young gentlemen?
They're an awesome group of kids. They work hard. They're very coachable. They don't complain. They want what's best for the team. And I think one thing that I'm most proud of, all 3 of them have kind of paid their dues throughout the years playing from 9th grade to their senior year. They've watched players that were pretty talented above them, so I'm very proud of the fact that they have stuck with the program, and now they're really good leaders for our team.
We very much appreciate you coming up and taking the time to do an interview. Best of luck in the Region 1 tournament.
Thanks, appreciate it.
Common doesn't do the extra reps. Common doesn't push the limits. And Common doesn't do all of that before the sun is up. We work harder than anyone else when no one is watching, so that when everyone is watching, we're ready to answer the call. Discover your uncommon side with the North Dakota Army National Guard.
At Northern Cass, we believe every learner has the power to change the world, and we're here to help them do just that. That's why we're not your average school district. We deliver a world-class education built on trust, authentic relationships, and bold, innovative practices that prepare learners for whatever path they choose. Northern Cass is currently looking for bus and activity drivers to help out with routes in the morning and afternoon. For more information becoming a bus and activity driver with Northern Cass, give Bryce Laxdal a call at 701-331-0452. That's 701-331-0452.
Hey, there we go. It's the stairs. You'd think that we'd be used to this by now, Nicholas.
Hey, it wouldn't be the last one without me messing up one more time.
And it wouldn't be a true last game without Joni coming up the stairs. She's probably already coming to give you a hard time, Nick.
Yeah, she probably already saw
there. Well, ladies and gentlemen, the Vikings are victorious. They pick up a victory here in a big one, 61-53. Nick, what do you think of this game?
It was a good one. I'm excited to see both of these teams. It's going to be a battle. Northern Cass, they're probably going to go up against Wahpeton round 1, and that game could go either way. Like you talked about when Freilich went down, it was a really tight game in Wahpeton. We'll see if he can stay healthy and the whole team can stay healthy against that Wahpeton team. They could upset them. And then Valley City's played Kindred tough twice early in the first half, but we'll see if they can play a full game.
Central Cass will get a bye. Vikings will more than likely play Valley City. Oak Grove will more than likely play Lisbon, and Wahpeton will play Northern Cass. It should no doubt be a great Region 1 tournament. And Region 2 then also, once again, Four Winds, Minnewacan, Grafton, Hillsborough, Central Valley, and Devils Lake looking like they'll go 1 through 4. Thompson 5, MPCG 6, Harvey Wells County 7, and Carrington 8 is how that's looking. It's a fun time of the year. Let's get back to this game, Nick, and let's talk about our Enbridge player of the game. You can name it. I think we are on the same page. We'll see if my mind waves went your way. We've been so busy with interviews that we didn't get to talk off the air. Enbridge, life takes energy. Enbridge is energy for life. Visit enbridge.com for career opportunities. Nick, take it away. Who's the Enbridge player of the game?
The sophomore, Michael Jordan wearing Eli Mackey, led his team again in points with 24, and he's had a heck of a stretch here down the last few games, and he's picking up right where he needs to be going into the Region 1 tournament.
Congratulations to Eli Mack. He is the Enbridge player of the game. Life takes energy. Enbridge, energy for life. Visit enbridge.com for career opportunities. The play of the game, the Agassiz Precision Ag play of the game. Nick, I'm going to give you 2, and you're going to pick the winner.
Oh,
you don't
boy.
get a choice on that. Your local precision planting dealer is Agassiz Precision Ag in Hillsborough. Call 701-636-2119 or visit planterdoc.com. Nick, here's my 2 that I'm going to go between, and you can figure out which one touches your heart more deeply. The third quarter defense by the Vikings was outstanding. They trailed 36-33 at half, and after the third quarter, they led 46-39. They only scored 13 points, but they held Northern Cass to 3 points in the whole third quarter. Very impressive feat. Coach Whale preaches defense, but holding Northern Cass to only 3 points in an entire quarter is quite phenomenal. The other thing that you could use as your option is the ability of the Vikings to close a close game in the fourth quarter. They struggled with that against Four Winds and Oak Grove. They do not have Brooks. They've been without Luke Starcevic. There's a lot of talent that's missing, but they had guys step up, and they had guys finish the game, and they picked up a big 2-point win that assured them the 2 seed and hopefully created some momentum for them if you're a Vikings fan going into the Region 1 tournament. Which of those is a more impactful play of the game sponsored by Agassiz Precision Ag?
I think finishing a tightly contested game. They haven't really seen them do that all year. And besides a Wahpeton, maybe. But finishing that game in the fourth quarter didn't look pretty. About halfway through, Schliemann threw one away, and then they had another turnover. But down the stretch, they started to figure it out and settled in and closed that game. And it was actually pretty funny. I think it was during Whipple's interview. Whale was up here waiting to get interviewed, and Iverson was walking out. And before Iverson could walk away, him and Whale started to have a little chat. Why'd you shoot the basket when we were trying to run the clock off? And then Iverson saying, well, I had a wide open lane. I had this, that. And Whale goes, well, we need to get at least a free throw there. And Iverson, eye contact the whole time, goes, yep, yeah, you're right. And that's just how that coach-player aspect goes with the Coach Well-led team. And everyone wants to be the best that they can be. And I think they finally starting to click a little bit here going in the region tournament.
It's the right time to do it as you move into region tournament play. So we'll go back to that. Great answer. Great job over there. But the Agassiz Precision Ag play of the game, just for clarity, is the fourth quarter close, sponsored by Mariano Rivera and Agassiz Precision Ag. Visit planterdoc.com.
Enter Sandman.
Enter Sandman. Enter Sandman as we enter a very fun stretch of basketball here. State girls basketball action starts Thursday. Once again, the Kindred Vikings play at 8:15 on Thursday in Jamestown versus Hazen. And then that'll continue Friday, Saturday. Monday, Region 1 boys basketball tournament kicks off. Of course, Region 2 goes Monday, Tuesday, Thursday as well. That region tournament is at the Shack. Play-in games are on the 14th, Saturday, at the Shack. State for the boys is at the Fargo Dome. Nick, it's been a bitter ending to the year in the sense that it's over.
It's over.
I don't know there's anything sweet about that.
I mean, it's the sweetness is that we got to do this whole winter.
That's very true.
Stayed busy, got to call a lot of great games, got to interview a lot of great student athletes, get a lot of great text messages from our fans out there. And if you haven't yet, like this video one last time before Josh and I sign off.
And after you're done doing that, don't forget to go online to Kindred, KAAP.org and pick up your Little Mermaid tickets. March 13th, 14th, and 15th. The 13th is a 7 o'clock show. 14th is 2 and 7. And 15th is 2 o'clock. Thanks to Parker Bubach. And couldn't tell because octopi, they are so good at camouflage that it was either Claire Weber or Ursula, one of the two that did an interview too.
They're good at camouflage, or they're just good at?
Yeah, camouflage.
They are?
Yeah, I don't understand what you're getting at.
Well, I thought the ink.
No, they changed their body form.
Oh.
Who was your biology teacher?
That'd
They
be
didn't
you.
teach you anything or what?
That'd be you.
Jeepers, Nicholas. All right, well, it wouldn't be a good night if we didn't have a little banter back and forth, I suppose, huh, Nicholas? All right, any closing thoughts for you, Nick? We're going to do our final here as we say goodbye and bid everybody adieu. What do you got?
It was a really fun year. I'm glad I get to do it with you up here in this booth, and fortunate enough your live event lets us do this, and fortunate enough you guys are silly enough to listen to us on a nightly basis. We appreciate y'all.
Congratulations to the Vikings. They improved to 15-6, and best of luck to the Vikings as they'll take the 2 seed into the Region 1 tournament. Best of luck to the Northern Cass Jags. They fall to 12-9. They'll take the 5 seed into the Region 1 tournament. Congratulations to Eli Mack. He's the Enbridge player of the game, and congratulations to the Vikings team as they win the Agassiz Precision Ag play of the game by closing out a close one here in Kindred. One final goodbye to you all. We'll see you hopefully this summer as you hop on air for Legion and Babe Ruth baseball in Kindred. Until then, for Nicholas Eggman, my name is Josh Almaris. Have a fantastic rest of the spring, and we'll see you this summer.